The Chicago Bears get ready to face the defending Super Bowl champs on Black Friday. A big chance to prove if this team is legitimate or not. We're going to discuss the entire game. Take a look at the Pittsburgh Steelers game and turn the page. All that and a lot more Chicago Bears talk right after this. Fellas, we are here. Thanksgiving Eve. Everybody probably cooking right now. I don't know if some people cook the night before, the day of. I don't know how y'all do it. I know we cook the night before, cook some stuff the day of. But if you're tuning in right now to the Black Bear Podcast, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. The Black Bear Podcast, one word, no spaces. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. We go live twice a week. Like tonight, Wednesday nights. We're a little later than we normally go on Wednesday nights just because, we had some issues at work. But we here nonetheless. Also, we go live after every single Chicago Bears game. Every single one. Jumping on here, giving y'all our unfiltered thoughts on what we saw. No hidden agendas. Nobody telling us what we can and can't say.
No Kendrick Perkins.
Exactly.
Did y'all hear what he said about Shador?
I did see that.
Oh my fucking! We not good because that had nothing to do with us, and we don't give a fuck about that. It was preposterous, but I mean, it do kind of something to do with us because it was pointed at the first black president who is from Chicago. So I think it had some shade on our city in a way. But if y'all don't know, just go Google Kendrick Perkins, Shador, Barack Obama. And you can
I saw it. I didn't look into it, but I definitely saw it. But hey, look. I'm your host, Mark Robb, with my co-host, Chef West to the right of me.
The Deuce.
And
yes, number 2 today.
You are still a rookie. Motherfucking Marcus mixed it at the bottom of the screen.
Hey, it's Thanksgiving. He's still at the kid table. It's all right.
It's all right.
He gonna get that, though. He gonna get that. He doing
at
good,
the
man.
Kid table with adult thoughts. So, look, let's get into it, fellas. Pittsburgh Steelers. We knocked them off 28-31, or should I say 31-28? Be proper.
31-21. That'd be real.
Yeah. And right on cue. Now that you on the big screen, guess who in here first now?
Hey, your
motherfucking true.
I have to give up my
Yeah, you got your throne. You moved on to big and better things. You got an executive position.
Exactly.
We're gonna kick it off by turn the page on Pittsburgh and then we're gonna jump into the Philadelphia. But first, we got to talk about this Pittsburgh Steelers game one more time, because you would have thought, well, at least I thought going into the game, okay, this is the one. This is the first game or team you gonna win. At the time, I thought we were gonna win, where you beat them and they had a record over 500, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like every goddamn time it's something. Because what I've been hearing, now it's Mason Rudolph. Mm-hmm. So now it don't matter. Now it's, and these are all things I've heard. Now it's, you only got one win against a 500 team. But I thought a team that's over 500. But I thought we had at least
that's what I said.
Exactly. And,
you said knock out Debo, Craig. Ain't that what I did?
But I guess he was drunk that day, so it don't matter.
Right.
Debo was drunk, so it don't matter. We did it. I don't care. Like I said, y'all saw the headline, the title of the show for the post game show. What they gonna say now? We knew it was more to come. It's a lot of analysts out there that still don't got us. And I don't know what y'all think about this. I think, like, overall power rankings, I think the Chicago Bears are top
8.
So you go 8. I was gonna go 6. I was gonna go 6. Yes. Now this Philly game, we're gonna get into that, and that changes everything.
David and Goliath.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. Because in the NFL, I want to say we like the 4th or 5th team. In the NFC, we tied for 2nd. Not in the North, but in the NFC in general, we tied for 2nd. No, the Rams is number 1.
Oh yeah, we tied for 2nd.
Tied for 2nd.
I got you.
So it's like What else could you want? So
TP the Giant, what up, my guy? Y'all got a West clone up here now. Just fucking with you. How you doing? What up, TP?
Happy Thanksgiving, my guy. I hope
Happy
you enjoy the
Thanksgiving.
festivities
Hey, man,
tomorrow.
I'm thankful for meeting you too, TP. Really, I am. Talking ball with you, man. That was great, man. Let's do this every year, whether we play or not. We could figure something out, especially in the off season, dog. We could figure out something. We love content. We would love to add to our content, but you can keep going Mexican. My bad. I tried to throw I got TP up there. We did
no,
a
actually,
we did
sure.
a coach.
I think the show with TP was actually probably one of my favorite shows from this season. I was in the comments saying that he had like he was talking good about like that. I was giving him a lot of props in the comments. So
Once the dust settled,
Yeah. He ran out of wide receivers. You see me?
and
I
we
have
got
mo-
he was in abundance.
Yeah.
As far as this Pittsburgh game, I was gonna say the same thing. As far as hearing this talk that we went up against a backup quarterback and stuff like that. But remember when we was talking before that game, and we talked about it, and I said, this is what the Steelers' offense is. It's all these quick plays that's gonna try to get you upfield, and these short little quick dink and dunk plays that's gonna be their whole offense. And I thought with Mason Rudolph, they would try to open it up a little bit more because Mason Rudolph has played in the starting role on that team. You know what I'm saying? He's not new to the program and stuff like that. They can kind of try to utilize that. But it kind of just felt like they was playing into whatever Aaron Rodgers' game plan was. And it didn't work. And I don't think that it would have worked if it was Aaron Rodgers in the game, especially with a fractured left wrist, even if that's your non-throwing hand. You know what I'm saying? And that was something that you kept saying all the time, Mark Rob, was him playing with a fractured wrist is not happening. And I was just
the night before, I was just thinking like, okay, everybody's saying like, even NFL players, they're saying like he's gonna play. It's Rodgers. He can't wait to face Chicago again. This and that and the third. And I swear to God, y'all know when I sent the text message to the group chat, I was like, hold on. If he actually broke a bone in his fucking wrist, this sport is too physical. You can get pushed like Caleb. He'll hold on to the ball sometimes and let it go and not get sacked, but they'll just push him. You know what I mean? You have to brace yourself. If you really broke a bone in that wrist, now either he didn't really break a bone or he ain't fucking playing. And that's why I'm like, nah, he ain't playing. The night before, I said it. He's not playing, but yeah.
the only reason why I thought that he would have played is because I thought their whole offense would have lived under 10 yards, which it kind of did. And that was the only thing that they was able to do successful. So when it came to the big plays, when it came to anything past 10 yards, it didn't work. And that was it. So I don't really think Pittsburgh had a shot to win, regardless of who their quarterback was. it
isn't like they planned to win. We was down 4, 5 technically starting linebackers. If you want to go first, second string,
we was down 6 total defensive players.
I'm just talking about linebackers mixed in. Listen to this. How many passes did they throw over the top? Or how many passes they throw in the middle? I think it was like 2 the whole game. If that.
Like down the seam.
Yeah, just right up, just short. You know what I mean? Like a hook right over the line.
Drag routes. And
it was drag routes outside the numbers. Everything was going outside the numbers. I heard people say that when the reindeer was going to be playing that you know what I'm saying, Rudolph was going, you know what I'm saying, extend the field because Rodgers hasn't been doing that and all this other kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought he was going to try.
Yeah, and it's crazy because it's like they didn't do this, but we knew, like you said, we knew what they have been doing. They're overpaid defense. People talk about our overpaid defense all the time. We talk about it all the time, right, Mark Rob, about how much we pay these defensive players. But honestly, I can say this year, our overpaid people. Only people who are paid who ain't been producing have been injured and ain't been on the field, and that's JJ and Kyler. But what I do want to point out is that like I said, I'm saying live. I called out Richard Hightower and his special teams like about 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I looked at the stats over the last 2 weeks or the last 2 games at least, and these guys have been going nuts. I mean, we sent the Devin Duvernay the other week. Cairo pinned them down within the 26 every single kick against the Steelers. The Steelers had to start from like the 27, the 27, the 25, the 16, and then the 5. Remember, he pinned them in the 5, that one thing. All right, you want to say hi to everybody on the Black Boy Podcast now? Tell them, go right ahead.
Hi.
Hi.
You heard him? All right, now you're gonna get off my lap and go in the room.
My bad, y'all. I gotta share the live around. Get some people in here. I gotta get some people in here.
I want to get some context to my little 5-year-old daughter. So what happened was a couple months ago, we was on live, right? Me and Mark, whatever. And Lola, she put the podcast in the room on a 70-inch and was listening to that. And from now on, she thinks her dad is on actual TV. So she want to say hi to the world because she's the world
on the big screen.
On the big screen. So, hey, if you like the Black Boy Podcast for my daughter Anaya, go ahead, like and subscribe to Black Boy Podcast. One word, no spaces. Hey, do it for the kids. Yeah, she is. Hey, she's gonna be on this podcast in about 10 years. I'm telling you.
Talk your show. He said he wished Aaron Rodgers would have played and Dio wasn't producing before he got injured. Both true, because I ain't care who it was. I really wanted Aaron Rodgers to play. I'm super anti-Packers anything. So like I just wanted to see Aaron Rodgers just as I could. Like
all right, got that out the way. Yes, look, you did say that. You definitely said you wanted Rodgers to play. I asked y'all the question before the game. You know where I know where you stood, and y'all know where I stood with that. I did. First of all, I didn't give a fuck. Second of all,
what you mean? What you mean we care about the quarterback? You gonna throw a pick anyway?
Give me whoever weaker. I want the win. I want the dub. I just want to get to the playoffs. Next year we can start seeing if we can hang with. I just want to go to the playoffs right now. That's all I really care about. But Aaron Rodgers do mean a lot to Bears fans. Knocking him out and taking him out. I mean, I get it. I definitely get it. 25 and 5 or whatever.
Everybody want Butterbean. Everybody want Butterbean. I don't know if y'all know what that is. It's a Mike Tyson Punch Out. It was a video game a long time ago. When video games, this first thing, and it was I forgot the little character name. He was this little dude. You had to fight all these like big dudes, and it started from like where you at mixing. You had to punch up your way all the way up, and I think Butterball, something like that. You can Google it. He was like one of the tougher ones before you actually got to fight Mike Tyson. He was like, y'all play Mortal Kombat, right? Yeah. So you know how you play Goro? Yeah, like the tower, right? Like the tower. So you know you hit Goro before you hit Shao Kahn. Like that's how I feel. It's like I felt kind of like in a way that Aaron Rodgers is just like a Goro. He's not the pinnacle for the Bears. The pinnacle for the Bears for me is whoever faces us in the Super Bowl. If we get to San Francisco, that's Shao Kahn, or the next year. Like
Shao Kahn. Can we give a shout out to Shariah Khan? Is that what they say? What y'all think?
Shearer Khan. All right, how about this? All right, we all get a shot at it. All right, who want to go first?
I'm going Shariah Khan.
Shariah Khan. I'm going Shariah Khan.
That ain't it. So say it again.
Shariah Khan.
Okay, yeah. Oh, is there an R in there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Mark, you too young. Dude. We better get. Hey, they've been complaining about your vision for years now. Only 2.
No, I just got a bright light that's like right here. You see how white my hand is? Right there.
Yeah. Oh, it's very caucus.
Yeah, that appreciate you, Mark. I don't know, Mixed. I don't know if you want to try it, but
No, he got to. Go ahead.
No, I
Shoot.
think you said it right.
No, you gotta try. You gotta try. Go ahead.
No, I think that's because you're right though. I'm pretty sure that's how you said it.
Call me
How?
Sherry.
How you say
I
it?
like that. Okay, for sure. Sherry,
yeah.
look.
All right, Sherry, it is.
Appreciate you jumping in here with us.
You
That
just
like
hey
button.
Sherry, you just mixed it some embarrassment because I have to sit here and pronounce all these names in the comments.
Hit the like button and please subscribe to the channel. Like I said before, I don't know if you just joining right now, but we go live twice a week, Wednesday nights like tonight, a little earlier usually, but post game shows after every single show. So appreciate you jumping in here.
Sherry Arkin, got you.
Where was we?
Thanks,
at?
Chris Maddox. We were just saying how everybody said we weren't gonna be the 500 team, and we did. Everybody said we weren't gonna. Remember they said Vegas got us 8.5. Destined. Please excuse my behavior, DP. But everybody had a sub 5. Remember, everybody was like Vegas before the season. And I'm gonna keep going every week, even if we lose, whatever. I'm still going to keep going back to the preseason and what this team did and what people said. They said this defense will have to carry us, and this defense has been wounded, and we are still finding ways to win.
Keep scoring points. TP, no, we play on Black Friday.
First
Black Friday game. Yep. First Black Friday game. So we played in. But no, so like, look, Aaron Rodgers, like, look, I don't care. I didn't care. Mason Rudolph, I didn't care who it was. We just needed that win. They gonna keep talking, fellas. They gonna keep talking. Maybe you even gonna have it's crazy because if we beat Philly, you still might have some people talking depending on how we win. Now it's gonna matter how we beat Philly if we do beat Philly, which we'll talk more about that later. But Pittsburgh. Now Pittsburgh ain't nobody to some people. Now they was just another team
because they lost to the Cowboys. Because they lost to the Cowboys, and the Cowboys tied with Green Bay, and they lost to the Bears, and then who else they lose to? Some other people. Like the parity in the NFL. We talked about it. Remember, Mark? We talked about it before, and this is what I keep going back to. It's like reading the Bible. You have to go back to the Old Testament sometimes. You gotta go back to Exodus and Genesis and talk about the prophecies of what's good. What we say, Mark Robert, offseason, like Ben Johnson could be the Messiah of the Bears. We actually think we even kind of said that in a way, like he could be the savior of the Bears. Like you don't know.
No, that didn't come out my mouth.
No. I didn't say. I'm not saying those words. I'm just saying. I'm just saying the ideas of like he could come and turn around this team like that. I got a phrase you said. We can go from zero to hero real quick. We can go to worst to first real quick if Ben Johnson is what we think he is. You said those two times. Well, one of those phrases. You said worst to first many times, right?
I might have, yeah.
And that's what we said. But we don't know yet. It's for and now that we are, what week we in again? Mixed it.
12. We just finished 12.
Nah, we in this right here. We in 13. We are in week 13, and the Bears are leading the division at 8-3 with the same record as the people that won the Super Bowl. With a defense that is just destroyed, if you ask anybody else, if you look at it.
TP said Pittsburgh was a good win. It's not ground shaking, but it's definitely a solid win. I don't care about ground shaking right now. With the ground shaking will come when we get to the playoffs. That's when you need to get ground shaking wins because you ain't got no choice but to do it. Right now, you just got to get to the playoffs. I don't give a fuck how we do it. We don't need to prove that we're a big bad team in the regular season and then get to the playoffs and then shit the bed. No, that's not what I want to see. Get to the playoffs, and if you're going to handle business and get your ground shaking wins, do it in the playoffs. Because guess who's going to be in the playoffs? All the top teams. That Rams team, they going to be there. That this Eagles team,
Seattle,
anyway, they gonna be there. Seattle probably gonna be there. And shit, Detroit and other teams that's pretty good in the NFC. But you get the point.
I don't know about Detroit, but yeah,
you get the point. They going the good teams are gonna be there. Destin said, I feel like we could win Friday because they're a broken team. AJ Brown wants out, and they can't run as well as last year. Only thing we need to worry about with them is their defensive line. Yeah, and we gonna get to the Eagles. We definitely gonna get to the Eagles. Actually, yeah, we gonna get to them pretty soon. So look, Let's I don't know if y'all want to
Whoa,
wrap
do
up the
we?
Steelers.
Yeah.
Oh,
let's
you
go.
can wrap the Steelers because I seen this right here and I'm like,
Yeah, I put it up there, but I
Yeah,
see
I
yeah,
missed
I was
it.
gonna get
I
at
I
see a
missed
lot of
it.
people,
come back to that.
a lot
I,
of the chat want to get to this Eagles
I,
game.
I
So
know. I want to
uh,
say this before we get that. Sherry, please. Nation Wright, another interception today. Friday, another one. As he is what's the fat dude from Miami? What is he? Cuban, Puerto Rico? I don't know what his name. DJ Khaled, another one. I'm gonna start calling Nation Wright DJ Nation, another one. Another one.
TP said, "Wouldn't you want a ground shaking win before you get to the playoffs? You don't want your first win." Your
You don't
first one to be in the playoffs. How come I don't want?
be
It's a
honest,
win. Whether
be
I
honest
win it
with you,
now, it's gonna matter more if I win it in the playoffs, right? It
I
means
got,
nothing
so
right now.
my thing. Here's
go
my
ahead,
thing.
mix it.
It's not gonna matter because every win
Mhm.
we get, y'all gonna say ain't gonna be ground shaking. like y'all never gonna give us credit to say this was ground shaking. Y'all we just went against literally one of the best defenses in the league in Pittsburgh.
Highest paid.
And y'all gonna say Aaron Rodgers didn't play. I don't want to hear that because it wasn't Aaron Rodgers that was going to go out there and do something on the defense. It was Caleb Williams that was able to go and do what he needed to do on offense that got us that win. On top of the defense, shutting them down. So I think if we plan complimentary football, that's a big win for us. And y'all not being fans of Chicago, especially just last year alone, not talking about years
Eagles is ground shaking in your division.
we didn't play complimentary football. So the fact that we have that now and we starting to see the foundation of a real football team, not one that's just, like you said, one and done in the playoffs, like that team that shows up in the playoffs and everybody's like, oh, okay, hold on. We got to actually make sure we're on our P's and Q's. They're come and take this win from us. And that's what we want to be. So I don't like what people qualify the ground shake is ground shake.
Yeah.
Chicago.
I'm the chef. Can I get my point real quick, Mark? It's gonna take me about less than 37 seconds. I'm the chef, and I'm gonna tell you what we do to alive creatures and lobsters and all that. We put them in the water alive and we boil them. That's what the Bears is doing. Y'all coming in alive, hot, thinking y'all gonna live forever, and we put y'all in a pot of water and boil them. And the second thing I do want to say, I was holding up 2 fingers and I put up my DJ Moore jersey because he had 2 touchdowns. We deucing on this. What you mean the Bears ain't one of the best teams in the NFC Wednesday? What about the Kansas City Chiefs last year? How many games they win by one? 1 score games. How many?
That's why I didn't want to see them go to the
how many?
Super Bowl.
How many? They damn near 1 score if they wait to they actually not I say damn near. They 1 scored basically they wait to the Super Bowl and then got demolished. Honestly, for me, if that happened to us and we end up in San Francisco, I'm in Arizona right now. I'm driving 10 hours. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts. I will leave my kids outside. I'm driving to San Francisco.
Well, to your point, right now,
the
Eagles and the Bears are the top 2 teams with the most 1-point wins right now.
Yes.
But the Bears get heat for it. The Eagles
because they won the Super Bowl.
I guess.
Just like the Chiefs.
And Ben Johnson said you got to earn it. So if you want
it.
respect in this league, you got to earn it. And it's that simple. What we doing right now is stacking wins. Like Talk Your Shot said. We just stacking wins, period. That's all you can do right now. Like, we don't want to impress nobody outside of Chicago. Outside of that, they don't want to impress nobody outside of that building. They not trying to get a win so Stephen A. or Dan Wiederer or somebody can say, oh, they're here now. Like, that's not what they're doing this for. They beating the teams in front of them. And when the playoffs come, like I said, they going to have the opportunity. And regardless of what people say, and I keep saying this, the wins, this quote-unquote tough wins, it's on the schedule. Let us get there. Let us get there. Not like you don't see these teams on our schedule. They there so we can get there. Let us get there, man. We got to win before we can get there. We got to knock off these opponents before we get there. And we got there with the Eagles on Friday.
I got 8 win Italian beats right here, double dip, hot peppers, just dripping. What you what we say? Hey, you was the one who said Ben Johnson is what? TP? I see you in the comments. You stayed too long. Ben Johnson is what? Coach of the year. He gonna win coach of the fucking year, dude. And your coach is where? He already in Cancun, ain't he? I'm just saying. I told you. All right, what else we got next?
We not trying to impress TP. We not trying to impress nobody. We just
Hey,
trying
what
to win
can I say?
games.
We trying to go 1 every week.
1-0 every week. Look, I liked the Pittsburgh win. Honestly, the Pittsburgh win was nice, but like I said last week, that Washington win was a big win at the time too. Like now people acting like it's not because what we did to them and we sent them on a downward spiral. But that win, that Washington win that week, everybody had
when they did it to us though, Mark Rod, what was it? It was okay.
Yeah, exactly.
That shit sound like slavery. I ain't even gonna lie. It's football slavery. It's just we can lose 10 games in a row, and it's like, oh, y'all just the best. We send the Commanders on the spiral. It's nothing. We beat a 500 team. It's like, oh yeah, well they was missing their left toe. I did this. Oh, that shit.
They don't want to see what the Bears look. They don't want us back to where we belong, and that's the top of the league. I put those up already, though. Wes. We right here.
My scroll up. I'm scrolling. I'm accidentally kind of clicking because I'm trying to. Because when I scroll over it, I can't see it because it say hide show kind of thing. So I clicked it to read it. I'm speeding to. I'm catching up because my coach is better than like I don't know. 28 coaches in the NFL. I don't have nobody.
Just to wrap this one up, do y'all any last words y'all want to say about this Pittsburgh Steelers win? 31-28. It's a good win. Caleb, DJ's performance, Ozzy. Anything y'all got to say about what y'all saw there?
You can go mix it. Dan Tanner, where your piano, bro? Where your piano? I want to dun 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 the Bears. Dun 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 the Bears.
Now, I ain't got nothing else for Pittsburgh. I think it's time to go ahead and close the chapter on that book.
Oh hell no!
I will say this. Now that Sherry put this in the chat.
Get mossed.
I would love to see. Hold on. I would love to see our wide receivers make a catch like Nahshon did on that interception. Hey, I'm just saying. I would love to see a receiver do that because that's what I'm talking about. That's elitism.
Now you want to get pretty.
I'm just saying. I was thinking about it when I saw a replay. I'm like, you know what? Why we ain't got no pass catchers catching a ball like that? And that's
one. We got one catch like that, but it wasn't over nobody. And that was a DJ catch when Caleb got blown up when he one-handed it.
No, that wasn't like, that one though.
No. I'm just saying like I said it wasn't that. I said the best like wide receiver catch this season that we've seen from our team is that one hand DJ Moore catch. Mm-hmm. That was like the best one we've seen. It was open, nobody was there. I'm with you on that. To put the Steelers where they is, just like the industry over there. Mm-hmm. To put them to bed is this. We completed what they call it in the baseball, a cycle. We completed the football cycle. We done had this season already. We had great coaching at that point in time. We done had great offense at that point in time. We done had great defense at a point in time. We done had great special teams now. Because remember, I put their ass to bed 2 weeks ago, and now I feel so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna text Richard Hightower. You know, I got him on my next tail.
You gotta be sorry. They deserve
no. I'm just saying. I said I'm finna be sorry because I'm finna have to hit him on my next tail, on my chirp, on my, you know, I'm old. I'm gonna beep him, and let him know I'm HT. Sorry, dog. And then on top of that, the last 2 weeks he did that shit with depleted special teams, and this past week he did it with an even more depleted special teams because half of them had to go fucking play defense most of the time. That's the craziness of it, and that is, we said it, Mark. What we say when we got Ben Johnson and we was moving on? Welcome to the new Welcome. When Ben Johnson walked in, he told the janitor, "You got to fucking be better for this fucking team. You got to be better for this quarterback, janitor. You got to take out the trash better. Hey, cafeteria lady, you gotta be better. Hey, window washer, you gotta be better. Everybody in this building got to be better because we have to support this fucking team. Those guys on the field, we are all got jobs and we all do our shit for that fucking team. And a lot of people missed that. Remember, we talked about it, Mark. What we talked for like 2 shows. We talked about when Ben Johnson walked into the room and what he said coming in the room. He told him the first, after his first 2 sentences, he said, "All right, now get your ass back to work." Because that's what we here to do. Be comfortable being uncomfortable. I'm gonna call you out. He called them not a player. Y'all not practicing right. Y'all not doing this right. All of that shit that they were saying in the beginning of the season was like, we talked about pre-snap penalties, all of that kind of shit. It came full circle, and now it is like, now look, we got TP. Oh, DJ Moore, wide receiver 1. Fine, sure. He's still on my fucking team, TP. I can have 5 wide receiver 1s for all I care. I don't care. You don't got 1. You have 0 wide receiver 1s, bro. But anyway, this Steelers game kind of gave us full circle. Everybody played well. Every phase got a chance to show their shit. You know what I'm saying? We got block kicks, winning kicks, special teams doing this, Duvernay, all this other kind of stuff. You know what I mean? We beat a 500 team. We're playing football bingo. Y'all, you know bingo, right? You know, where you get the little spots and everything got to collect before you get a diagonal to call bingo. We're fucking putting this board together right now, and everybody's getting a fucking peg stamp or whatever you want to call it. So if we do make the playoffs, everybody know what the fuck they need to do to win a fucking game.
Big Drew Coleman.
Oh,
appreciate you jumping in, my guy. Hit that like button for us, man. Subscribe. I see you on Facebook, but if you got the time, head over to YouTube and hit the subscribe button over there. Just show some love and help us with the algorithm.
But
I haven't seen you in before, so we got to show some love for you.
We can move. I just want people to realize that. Oh yes, new people, big ups. But yeah, that's all I want people to realize. Like, y'all really know, like, Caleb Williams threw 3 touchdowns. DJ Moore caught 2. Like, everybody had to be. Rome had big games week 3, week 4. Like, Monangai, Swift. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we were just talking about, like, Ozzy Trapillo. I text you and I said I wanted to put the video up because we got a short show today. But maybe it happened this week too. But we had a play against the Steelers. Every single draft pick but Hippolyte, who was injured from the previous draft, all played in the same play. That was Luther Burden, Loveland, it was Newman, we had Ozzy. Like, every single person that we drafted last year played in one play. You know how many yards you got out of that play? 14-yard run by Monangai on that fucking play.
I remember the play. It was a nice play.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
you got to do 10 push-ups before you do 100. It's okay. Yeah. Fast forward. Next. TP, come on, bro.
Okay, look. Good win. It was a great win, but you know how it goes. 24-hour window. Turn the page, move on, win, lose, or draw. You got another opponent staring you down. And in particular, this week, it was a 5-day break. Went from Sunday to Friday. Now, we usually go from Sunday to Thursday, but we got an extra day to get things done. Look, that's what I'm talking about. Love. It don't take it. That's free. My man's went over to YouTube for us. Absolutely, man.
Big Drew.
It don't cost
hey, Big D. Big D. You got that Big D energy, my dog. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I don't know about that one.
All right.
He got the Big Drew energy. What is wrong with you?
I don't know
you
about
in preschool?
Nah.
Don't be so mannish.
Drew. Big Drew. For sure. Big Drew. Appreciate it. Much love, my guy. Much love. Like I was saying, though, look, TP.
I'm on his ass.
But no, look, it's time to turn the page. Forget about what we did, win, lose, or draw.
Mm-hmm.
we got a monster matchup. This is a huge opportunity for us. Kind of like we was talking about. Big opportunity for Ozzy stepping in there for Theo. And it was somebody else had a big opportunity to step up and make something happen. I don't know. But big opportunity to show who we are as a team, show how good we are as a team. Win, lose, or draw. Like, I mean, you lose this game, and if you're gonna lose this game, you gotta put up a fight.
Competitive.
You know what I mean? Put up a fight and don't just roll over. That's the way I look at it. Now, this spread is -7. Coming in, it opened at -7 for the Eagles. I think it went down to -6.5. Wes, I believe you said it went up to 8. I thought you said that. I don't know, but it's all over the place. But it's sticking around at that that 7 points. I think it's too much, fellas. I don't think we losing by 7 points if we do lose. Philadelphia Eagles. They just lost to the Cowboys, right? 24-21, who we beat by multiple scores.
24
This is not
answer points, by the way.
They were up 21-0, weren't they?
Yeah.
And this is not going to be a matchup that we can just look at it based on how they've played in the past or the drama that's been surrounding this team in the previous weeks, because what they do well is run the ball. And at the end of the day, what we don't do well is stop the run. Now, we have been better. And shout out to DeMarco Jackson and fucking what's the other guy name? Mixed it. Amen Agbagbamiga. Yeah. Shout out to them boys. Yeah. Shit. Had to slow down with that one. But shout out to them boys. You know what I mean? Because if they didn't play, honestly, if they didn't play the way they played in that game, I would be worried. I'm not worried. I don't know how y'all fellas feeling, but I'm not really worried. Now, we may lose, but I'm not worried. When you talk about injuries, I'm not worried because like those boys balled out.
Yeah,
they balled out.
39 tackles. They put up. They didn't just come in and play a decent game. They came in and put up production that we would expect to see out of TJ and Tremaine together. And that is crazy when you're looking down at they're not even your number twos. You know what I'm saying? Like this wasn't our backups.
Exactly. Like, there you go. Right
these
there.
Are special teamers. Like Amino, he's a core special teamer. DeMarco Jackson is new to the team. Like we didn't expect them to put up those type of numbers, but the fact that they came in and they did that type of job, it definitely did a lot for us. So
look who we got paying us a visit tonight on this Thanksgiving Eve, and I'm thankful for it. Motherfucking Zoe in the Zone Sports. First of all, good channel over there. So look, Vikings fan, he's in the division, he's an enemy, but they got good content over there too. So show some love over there if y'all ever want to dib and dab and look and check on the enemies that's in the basement. There's a lot of crying going on.
Yeah,
a lot of whining going on.
Hey man, my furnace is knocking, Zoe. I don't know what that knocking sound is down there. I think it's JJ.
But nah. Do we win Friday? We'll get to that. We'll definitely get to that after we done breaking down this game and talking about it. Big one though, fellas. I mean, but I'll tell you this. And I got some questions for y'all after we, questions for the guys. That's what I'm calling it. Questions for the guys. After we get through, all the statistics and the numbers we about to talk about and the matchups as well. Jalen Hurts. So let's start there real quick. How do y'all feel about Jalen Hurts as a top quarterback in this league? Anybody jump in there? Wes, if you want to take it, jump in there. But how do y'all feel about Jalen Hurts? Like, for real. Like, we played him. So don't be homers. And I know y'all, we keep it real in this podcast. Everybody keep it real in this podcast.
Hold on. Let me go first because I kind of feel
my favorite kind of person. Go ahead. You swing, I duck.
But for me, this is what I'm going to say about Jalen Hurts. I've seen Jalen Hurts come out and put up great games and on a few occasions, and I believe he has the ability. They have to go out there and grind out a win. I believe that Jalen Hurts is a quarterback that can go and do that. So I don't think this is just going to be a game where we're looking at it like the quarterback is not going to be a factor. No, he's going to be a big factor. Probably not the biggest factor, but he has that ability to go and get them a win. You know what I'm saying? He just has he has the fortunate situation of having Howie Roseman that's basically at spare no expense to put talent around my team. So
Yeah.
he got a great supporting cast around him. And on the defensive side, they have a great supporting cast too. So I think Jalen Hurts, he can go out there and get it. I don't think what they're doing right now as a team is like in terms of the way that they run the offense. But I didn't see Jalen Hurts win games that people thought Jalen Hurts wasn't going to win. So I'm not going to look at say that he's not a good quarterback. I don't think that's the case.
Respectable. You showing him a little respect. You're not being you're not being overly confident because that is a Super Bowl champion. He has some
Super Bowl MVP.
That works. And one thing I always say, and I'm gonna talk about Justin real quick. Put Justin over there. I think he'd be successful over there. You put Justin in that offense and behind that O-line. Now they O-line ain't playing as good as they usually do, but you know, I think they created that team to fit him perfectly. Now, if they do want to get out their body and if he actually want to use his weapons, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith and Dallas Goedert, if he actually want to use them, they're there whenever he's ready. You know what I mean? And if he want to just keep running it and doing whatever he do that got them a Super Bowl, they're well equipped to do that too. You know what I mean? So,
all right.
What you thinking, Wes? Jalen Hurts?
All right. So, yeah. Let me make my roux. Let me make my roux. Put a little salt. Put a little pepper. I'm going to tell you, Jalen Hurts is my starting quarterback on my fantasy team. I'm 9-3. I'm 9-3. And I'm benching his ass this week for CJ Stroud. And my backup is fine. Simply because of this. I was waiting on it, and this is what I had to say. Last week, we said in the Eagles ran the ball a total of 18 times and only gave the Saquon 10. He threw the ball 37 times. I fucking dare those Philly cheesesteak, crack bell, motherfucking Benjamin Franklin loving assholes in Pennsylvania that throw the ball at my cornerbacks 37 times. You go throw that shit to JJ. Let him break out. You throw that shit to Kyle. You know who I'm going to say next, Mark Rob? Throw 2 balls. I don't care if it's Ashawn, or Deshaun. What's the other one name? AJ Brown, Devontae Adams, who's on the injury list already. Throw that shit towards Nashawn. Throw that shit towards Nate. Throw 37 passes to Nashawn. You're gonna lose 15 of them. I hope and I fucking pray that they do what they did last week against us. And like I said, Rob, I said this a long time when we talked about. You brought it up. I when you said it, I'm like, damn, he took my kind of talking point a little bit. I said it a long time ago. Well, Justin Fields would be Super Bowl MVP with the Eagles. He'll be Super Bowl. Well, what Saquon did last year? What that team did last year? What's the Iowa guy named? Devin DeJean? Yeah.
Got a white boy corner.
Yeah, fucking you know, the mustard peanut butter guy. The mustard guy, DeJean, whatever his name is. Him, all that. That's easy. I said it in the green room about golf with his perfect game, 18 for 18 for like 175, and like 10 of them was behind the line of scrimmage, and you just let Jahmyr Gibbs use his speed to go get you the extra yards and then count towards your stats. That's fine. I tell y'all that's fucking fine. I swear to you, I want them to throw the ball 35 fucking times.
I doubt that if they do, but I said this about the Vikings too. I told Vikings fans, if you go out there and put the ball in that kid's hands, you're going to get beat the fuck down.
Don't throw the
thought they
ball
was
against the
gonna run the
Bears,
ball.
NFL.
They didn't. So
Yeah,
I'm
this
right
y'all-
there with you, Wes.
Yeah, y'all had y'all chance. Fucking so 8-3. So let me do the math. 8-3. Let me do my Sesame Street shit. Yeah, Elmo, Cookie Monster, Grouch, Bert, Ernie. So I had 11 weeks already to throw the ball against us. So if JJ come back healthy, Kyler coming back healthy, CJ, GJ, Nation. Oh, wait. Let me get me.
Like
Let me
nobody
get.
you can pick.
Let me go get my guy from my time. Kevin Byard. You know we old. We 50, but we still go pick your ass off. Throw the fucking ball against the Bears. I fucking did. You better go get Saquon. He better turn to. And y'all had 11 weeks to make him what he was last year. And he is not subpar. Is not even the right word. He is invisible.
Hey, Mixed It, you know your screen black.
Is it? All right, hold on.
Yeah, it's black.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hop out and hop
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, I'm about to
Oh,
say.
my bad. Yeah, how about if I can? I thought that was his just look. You remember how mine was before I got the graphic? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was just what we were doing. But my whole thing is that like you better tap into it. You better tap into Saquon. 18 carries. Your quarterback can run the ball all over. You said it. I bang, bing your ass up and your ass gonna hurt. You know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? That DeMarco. Yeah. Have you ever heard of somebody named DeMarco Jackson that didn't have a criminal record? Like DeMarco Jackson, they coming for our third string linebackers coming for Mark. We fought for this. We told everybody about this many times about okay, we get it, it's new, but look at the talent as it goes down. We have no F's on our depth charts.
Depth and Zoe in the chat and TP in
Yeah,
the chat. They
Zoe
know
and
'cause we
TP. We told them like our depth chart drops at a C. Last year, offensive line was a fucking.
But
I.
Wes, you know what that is though, and you was talking about this
Yeah.
before we jumped into the Eagle segment, and I texted y'all this about the Ozzy thing, bro.
Mhm.
This coaching staff is actually developing and teaching, not just coaching. They're teaching these players to run their scheme and be better football players. Keep going.
Mark, you with it. Like I just said, Old Testament shit. What I said about Dan Rochard in the offseason, I said I never heard the name Dan Rochard till he came to the Bears. And I took 3 weeks and I Googled Dan Rochard and all kind of ups and downs. And I said, this motherfucker been training offensive linemen since Jesus. I mean, not Jesus, since John the Baptizer was baptizing Jesus. He know everything about what an offensive line. I said, this is gonna be crazy. Our offensive line before that, remember the year we had the best offensive line or the second best offensive line in a year? It was because Justin Fields was getting out the pocket rushing. So the offensive line kind of got credit for that because of the rushing, because we was #1 in rushing that year. So the offensive line get a boost, kind of, you know what I mean? Because they were kind of blocking, letting them get up out of there, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. But it wasn't like, because I don't want people to think I'm shitting on Justin Fields, because I will go in the room and put my Justin Fields jersey on right now, because it's not that. My whole thing is these guys, like we said, Dan Rochard, Jeremy, Declan. I was calling him Dalton. Declan, Al. We already know the Chicago native, EQ. Like, these guys are coaching. And Mark Rob, what I say before last year started, I don't give a fuck what this fucking coaching staff does. I guarantee you, Mixed It. They could have went 17-0 at the end of the season. It was #1 in NFC North. Mark Ross say, Wes, what do you think you should do with this coaching staff? Fire all of them. Fire them all. Because the one thing that everybody kept criticizing Chicago about, even though we had Brian Urlacher, Devin Hester, Tom Waddle, we had Forte, all this, they were just good. Tom Waddle ass was not athletic. He was not anything special. He just did everything right. He just knew what he was supposed to do and was in the right spot. You know what I mean? Like, that was what he did. Coaching had nothing to do with it. Devin Hester, nobody coached him. He just caught the ball, looked at the fucking field, and was like, I can run over there. And just took the fuck off. Brian Urlacher was like, oh yeah, I can do this. And Lance Bridge was like, oh, he right there, I'm finna blow his ass up.
Well,
Mike Brown,
see, Urlacher came in. Remember, they tried to play him at Sam.
Say at Sam.
Yeah, and they was like, yeah,
Because he can't,
we
but he
gotta
was a
move you
free.
to Mike.
Remember, he was a free safety in New Mexico. He lives 2 hours from me, off the west in Arizona.
Yeah, yeah.
I seen him in Phoenix before. I seen it, but my whole thing is this: the one thing that everybody said, "Well, you don't have a quarterback." Well, the only way you can cultivate a quarterback if everybody, defense, offense, special team, organizations, people upstairs, the office, like Ben Johnson said, the cafeteria later, the janitor, Cream on Twitter, like all those, they come in and they embrace that quarterback, and they're like, "Hey, look, you're our quarterback, no matter what happens." Tom Brady and Bob Kraft, as they call him, they didn't see eye to eye all the time. Even Ben Belichick, that triangle of distance, but they was like, "Hey, look, as long as we can figure out a way to win, we can learn to like each other with our still dislike for our choices," kind of thing. We're doing that kind of thing because everybody said Ben Johnson wants structure. He want a golf. He want a Stratford. He want a Drew Brees. He want this. He want that. But Caleb is a Michael Vick. He's a Johnny Manziel. You can call him a Tim Tebow. You can call him like
all right.
this.
Johnny-
No. I
I
just mean unstructured, not talent,
none of that.
not
None
talent,
of
not talent.
that. None
I'm
of
just
that.
saying
I can't get
unstructured.
what it was. No,
You see?
unstructured, out of structure, out of power, none of that. None of that. I'm just saying. I'll just stop you there. Then
So he's not a Michael Vick.
No,
Out of the pocket, roll,
no,
throw the ball.
absolutely not. No.
I know he's not. He can't throw the ball fucking 177 yards. Michael Vick can throw the ball fucking far as anybody ever seen on the left hand.
Okay, well no.
I'm just saying, does that matter?
No,
Can I continue my point? Can I continue my point?
Yes.
All right, fine. Like I just said, he's not that pocket Drew Brees, Montana kind of thing. He's outside of the pocket, looking way more, even kind of like Kurt Warner, even a little bit sometimes. Like those guys that started to roll out, and everybody's like, "Don't roll out because you're gonna get hit and die." That's when people could kill you back in my day before you was probably even playing fucking football.
So look. First of all, if you're tuning in right now, y'all know what to do. Y'all know exactly what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. We cooking right now on this Wednesday night. No pun intended. Thanksgiving tomorrow.
What you mean Wednesday?
Exactly. We got a couple things. We got a couple more to get to in tonight's show. So how y'all want to do this? Mixed. You want to do your keys, or y'all want to listen to Ben Johnson first?
Let's
listen to Ben Johnson talk.
You killed Ben Johnson, so I can say that Caleb Williams was the future of football. Like Mahomes,
Ben Johnson,
Steph Curry
today,
Pele, Ronaldo,
about
Michael.
Chicago Bears playing the Eagles, and y'all know what happens.
Me.
When Ben speaks, we listen. When Ben speaks, we listen. Here's Ben Johnson
on the Future of Fan podcast.
Man, we've had a great week so far, as short as it's been. Guys have come in and really handled the short week well so far. So we'll get on the field today. We'll see what it looks like. But a lot of information thrown their way in a short period of time, and working on getting our bodies as ready as we possibly can for Friday. So, but we're in a good spot right now. Excited about this opportunity. Go ahead and open it up.
In the spirit of the holiday and all of us being here, you want to tell us whether Jalen or Kyler is coming off of IR?
We've got a plan in place for them, and we're really right on track with what we were hoping to get done with them. So we'll know soon enough.
And is linebacker depth a concern with Barkley coming, or is there a plan?
We always got a plan.
Yeah, I mean, we always have a plan. I think we got a good projection.
I swear to God, I didn't know you were going to say that right
here.
There
there on game day.
Right.
And, contingency plans. If we
end
up losing a guy or two at certain spots, then we'll have to make some adjustments. But that's what DA and his crew have done a great job of on their side of the ball. We do the same thing on offense, just to make sure we're prepared and we don't miss a beat. So it's similar to last week, where we'll have all hands on deck, really all three phases.
And with Jalen and Kyler, what's your philosophy on using pitch counts to ease guys back in that have missed a lot of time?
Yeah. I mean, I go back to the moment we started practicing them. It was with the big picture in mind of how do we acclimate them, make sure that we're putting them in a good spot. So throughout the course of the weeks of practice, we've been able to slowly increase the rep count there. And then,
Man, Zoe, listen.
yeah,
Hey,
we'll be
call
very mindful of
KOC.
that when we
Tell
do get 'em
KOC to
up
watch
and
the
going
press
in the game.
conference.
Just, we don't want to throw them into the wolves or put them in a bad spot. So, yeah, that's all been talked about, and we have a plan for it.
Declan said yesterday how Vic Fangio's defense is kind of the opposite.
That's what
They're
he
trying to
said.
limit
That's
big
what he
plays. You guys are
said.
looking for the big plays. What's your appreciation as you go up against that kind of defensive identity? And that guy's been doing it for so long.
He
Yeah,
did this.
I mean, he's like the Godfather in a lot of ways. I mean, he's kind of taken the league over in terms of that scheme. It's been to a number of teams. You see all of his disciples running it now. We already faced one in New Orleans this year. You know, Carolina. I mean, it's all over the place. The Rams are running it to a degree, and so you know, he's influenced the game significantly. And yeah, it's the shell defense. They want to limit the explosives. And I think when you have the horses up front like he does, to where they can stop the run game while playing too high, I think it's a powerful combination. And so, no, he does a phenomenal job with it. I never worked with Vic, but a lot of respect from afar, obviously. And then, you know, just the people that have worked with him speak so highly of how he calls a game, and he's usually a step ahead of the opposing play caller. So it'll be a challenge here just to make sure that we're trying to keep him as off balance as we possibly can. And it really starts up front. You know, this is a really good front 7 guys, and you know, we got to take it to them there and play on their side of the line of scrimmage.
Do you remember about last year's Thanksgiving game against the Bears?
Shoot, I don't remember much about last year. I don't remember much about last week, to be honest with you.
No, I bet he don't. Though,
No,
for
you
real.
know, that was a heck of a game. You know, came down to the wire. You know, it's being on the opposing sideline there. You know, it was a good one for Detroit that week. So
Yeah, we
that's
gave
about all
y'all
I
a run
remember
for
about it.
y'all
Your own life,
fucking
does it
money
feel
that game.
long ways away? Just all the changes that have happened to you since?
Yeah, no, I got a short-term memory, I think, and so I turn the page pretty quickly. But those are things maybe during the summertime, and I get a chance to have a beer, you know, on a nice warm day. I can reflect and think back on, you know, things from the days in the past. But yeah, it was a long time ago. It feels like at this point, and really happy with where we are here and what we're building here right now.
Obviously, you dealt with short weeks as an OC, but now as a first-time head coach, like, what additional challenges have you had to deal with, you know, manager running things?
Yeah, I think, I mean, as a play caller, it's the right balance between how do we attack that opposing defense, but yet we want our guys to play fast, knowing they're not getting as many practice reps. And so, fortunately, we're towards the, you know, back half of the season now, and I have a better feel for our guys and how much information they can handle and newness they can handle on a short week. And so I feel better about that from a volume perspective. But yet as a head coach, it's I still want to go through all this tape and make sure I have a big picture mindset in terms of how we want this game to go for us. That gives us the best chance to come away with the win. And so it'll be all the way up until probably kickoff time that I'm watching the tape, and I'm just making sure my head's in the right spot to where I can help our guys out the most.
What are the keys when preparing Caleb to face those like pre-snap disguises of a Vic Fangio defense? Like, what do you tell Caleb about those?
Yeah, it's
We know
I mean,
Vic.
he does a great job. It all looks the same for the most part pre-snap, and then post-snap you try to get your confirmation on what those coverages are. And so he's got to
2018. Go to 2018, man.
With his eyes, maintain discipline with what he sees post-snap.
Use your Dewey Decimal
Our route
system.
runners got to be very detailed and disciplined in how they're doing things, making sure we're at the right depths and recognizing whether it's, you know, is it quarters, is it cloud, is it single high? It all changes on the snap. And when you have elements of our offense that we are reading the coverage with our routes, I think you know, it's a challenge to make sure everything's on the same page in the passing game. I think they do a great job making it muddy. They really do, and I think that's part of the beauty.
It's
behind
Vic
what they do.
Fangio, probably my
Watch
favorite
Jalen Carter,
Bears
what do you
coach
find most
outside of
He
impressive?
is. Let's go to use your Dewey
Yeah, I
Decimal
mean,
system. Let's
he's
go do
a twitchy
research.
guy, violent player, just very difficult to block one-on-one. And then he finds a way to split double teams as well. So you can see a number of teams this year on tape. They try to get him on these backside combinations or even front side on the deuce blocks, and yet he finds a way to split in between those guys. And so it's really impressive. Plays hard. I mean, you see him all over the tape, even on these plays that most defenses take off, like the offense clocking it in the 2-minute drill. He's over here trying to dive between the center's legs and get an interception. And so we're going to be mindful of where he's at. And it's not just him. I think Jordan Davis is playing really good football up front. They got a lot of depth on the edges right now. Their linebackers, they're stacked linebackers. I mean, they got 3 or 4 guys that can really play, run to the football, hit downhill. I mean, it's a really good unit. And so we're going to have to make sure that we're, it starts with our technique. We got to play with low pad level. We got to come off the football. And we got to play physical this week.
You mentioned Jordan Davis. He has 6 batted passes this season. Is there anything that offensive lineman or even Caleb can do to kind of avoid that from happening?
I mean, I think that's part of playing is
spin and roll out.
We're trying the best we can to get their hands down, particularly on our quick game type mentality plays. Our O-line knows that, but sometimes that's the cost of doing business too, particularly when you got a joker like that that's so long. He's tall and long arms, and so it doesn't take much for him.
O-line got to sit him down.
Potentially get in the throwing lane.
They jump to try to bat a ball down. You got to knock him down.
We will see.
With Ozzie, did he show enough to prompt you to at least to take a look at?
Ozzie did a great job last week. Yeah, he did a great job last week, and he was a big reason why we were able to win that game.
Yeah, Ozzie played
He was
well.
obviously uncomfortable during the summer trying to get settled on the left side. He has moved him over to right, and then he gets the development through the course of the months and plays pretty well on the left side. What did you see there?
Yeah, I don't know what it was over probably like the last 4 weeks or so, but it's almost like things have slowed down for him. And I feel it around the building, not even on the practice field as much. I feel it in the building with him where there's a little less, stepping on eggshells, and it's like he's coming out of his shell a little bit, and he, he's not a rookie anymore as far as I'm concerned. It kind of feels that way just being around him personality wise. And when that opens up, I think your play, you just kind of cut it loose and you play ball. And so I felt that from him, and I don't know why that is the case or anything like that, but he's been, I'm not saying a different guy, but it's like, okay, he knows he belongs. He knows he belongs. I think he's got confidence, and doesn't really matter right side or left side. I think he knows he can be a very productive player at this level.
Ben, how do you take advantage of kind of more of those underneath areas with that linebacking core and how well they're playing right now?
Yeah, no, it's a challenge. Anytime you play a match or man style defense like this, they take the air away. And so I think there's certain elements of our offense that we can try to challenge them and their rules potentially, and hopefully have them have bad eyes at times. But it's a really disciplined bunch, and they've been in this scheme now for 1.5 years, and so they know what they're doing. They're doing it at a high level. So it'll be that's the hard thing to do. But like I said before, I think the details with which we execute are going to be at a premium here this week.
Ben Johnson, head coach of the Chicago Bears. Look, let me ask y'all this before we dive deep into what he said and then move on with our dissection of the Eagles.
Questionable. Fuck.
This is the first question. I got a few more, but questions for the guys. These questions for the guys. Darnell Wright or Jalen Carter right now? Darnell Wright or Jalen Carter right now?
We did this every year. You got to mix it. Go ahead. I did this already, but you go ahead.
No, right now. Not we
all know. No. I know.
Into the draft,
I know.
Right. No, I know. Right. But coming into the draft, I wanted Jalen Carter. Absolutely wanted
I
Jalen Carter. He
know.
was the best player in that draft. He
I don't know about
fell.
that, but-
He fell. He fit. Absolutely. Wes, come on.
Okay, cool.
He
All
was
right, we
absolutely
argued
the
this
best player
already.
in
That's
that
why I
draft.
said it's mixed question. What
No,
you
it's
think?
you and his
Finish
question.
what you
But
were
I'm
saying.
just giving some
I got my answer
background.
too, but I'm
I'm
giving
giving
him
some
first.
background.
What you were saying.
Jalen Carter coming into the draft was the best player.
Sam,
It was
no,
him. Then there was
no.
Will Anderson. Remember that? And then Arizona ended up taking.
Leading the witness. Don't lead.
Arizona ended up taking. Not Arizona,
You're
but
leading. He wasn't. He was just in the draft. Rob. He was in the
hang on,
draft.
Wes. Hang on a second. He was the
All right,
he was
got
the
you.
best player in that draft.
No.
They took not Arizona, but Houston took
Okay.
C.J. Stroud, and they traded back up to
Alright,
take
cool.
Will Anderson. Jalen Carter was going through the whole car accident incident. Remember that when he the person lost their life, this and that. He fell, right? He fell. Not only did the Bears are right there at 9 to take Jalen Carter. We traded from 9 to 10 with the Eagles, and the Eagles took Jalen Carter, and we took Darnell Wright. Now, obviously, everybody passed on Jalen Carter because of first of all the lawsuit that was going on with the accident, and then character concerns that we all know the Chicago Bears stay away from people with character. Now they got a guy like CJ GJ in the building, and he was fucking needed a long time ago. But I wanted Jalen Carter at the time.
Leading.
Huh?
You're leading. It's fine. Keep going.
I wanted
But what did the Bears need?
You talking about at the time?
Yeah.
So at the time, we had Matt Eberflus as our head coach, and he runs a 4-3 scheme. You needed
what did the Bears need?
Wes, relax.
You needed an
Relax.
offensive.
I understand what you're trying to say. We need a tackle. We need a left tackle. Actually, no, we can have a conversation, but like you just all over the place right now. We needed a tackle.
I got you.
We also needed a 3 tech, which we've been talking about. We still need a 3 tech with this 4-3 defense. With the 4-3 defense, the 3 tech is the engine. You have to collapse the pocket from within. It's not the edge rushers like most people think. Because we had
what year was this draft again?
I don't what is this? Darnell Wright's 3rd year right now, 4th year, 3rd. I believe 3rd. So it was 3 years ago.
2021, 2022. I give you that.
Anyway, look. Long story short, I wanted Jalen Carter at the time, but I'm talking about now.
You fucking.
I would say, to be honest with you, just like thinking about it, it's hard to go against Darnell because we've been seeing him play at a high level right now. But like you said, that 3 tech and that, like not the edge rushers, but the defensive tackle spot is a big deal. And I like Javon, but if we got a stronger body in that spot, we talking about a defense that's not looking at Montez Sweat crazy, like where your production at, because all the production ain't falling on Montez. You know what I'm saying? Like we talking about going to get Dial to pair with Montez, but the strong suit of our defensive line needs to be where Grady is at. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I think that kind of plays a part in it too, just based on what I feel like what we need right now and like what we needed to be able to run this scheme then we still need. So I'm kind of looking at it like even now, like if we get to the end of this, like once we get to the end of the season, one of the first questions I'm trying to answer is how do we bolster this defensive line that we had to wait 6.5 weeks to start showing up for real, so we could be ready week 1. So I think that's going to be kind of a big deal. So, but as far as what Darnell is bringing to the offensive line is like, I don't think that we could just like replace, like we can't put Theo on the left and then Ozzie on the right and think that he's going to put up, the same production that Darnell is. I wouldn't expect him to, at least. So I'm like keep Darnell, but we definitely still need to look at this this 3-tech spot and figure out what we could do.
Wes, you want to jump in there now?
I'm motherfucker jumping off 30 feet in the ocean, just like I did in the core swim qual. My whole thing is this: you have to think about where the NFL in its entirety is going. Like, you need a good offensive coach, you need a good quarterback, you need a good offensive line, and you can manage. And don't get me wrong, I am not saying that Jalen Carter is. I'll give you this much. Myles Garrett is probably the most demonic defensive lineman that I've probably ever seen in my. Hey, look at Lola. Lola wanted to say everybody hi. Lola R said hi to everybody. She was waiting on her best friend Mama Blues to get in here, but she ain't got in yet. So I got that fucking message like 7 times. My whole thing is this. It's what we talked about in the offseason when we got Caleb Mark, when we got all these offensive weapons, and our defense was, let's say 82 percent out of 100. Like, we thought we were gonna have JJ and Kyler. Like, we thought that was going. We was like, hey, look, left tackle, fuck Braxton Jones, kick him out. This, that, and the third. We just do this. Oh, we just brought in the reason. Like, think about what Hallis Hall did first. They literally went and got Drew Dahlman, Jonah Jackson, and Joe Tooney. We got a Super Bowl champion, should have been the Super Bowl champion, but I think his team went up against Joe Tooney. I don't know if that's true or not, but I just know that both of their teams was in the Super Bowl at one point in time. Jonah Jackson was a Pro Bowler for Ben Johnson. Darnell Wright, who we thought was better than Jalen Carter, right? Jalen Carter, because we needed because the shield is going to, hey, offense can push down defense anytime because the rules, this is not about talent, it's because the rules will benefit the offense every single time. That's why Sean McVay is dope. Sean Payton is dope. Like it's who else? Fat McNuggy with the Chiefs. Andy is dope. Like, all these guys is dope. We can get 2 things right, maybe 3 things right. Coach, quarterback, left tackle. I would call it 4, and I would say tight end.
I disagree.
No, I know you do. I know you do. But Tom Brady got fucking 7 fucking.
It doesn't matter. Tom Brady still had talent. But
what talent? How many Pro Bowlers he had on offense?
Whether or not if we classify these people as Pro Bowl or not.
No. It's not We're talking about the shield.
No, it is.
Let's talk about the shield.
I'm not talking about a shield. I'm talking about what you just said. You just said at the beginning of the season, we talking about. Hold on. You just said at the beginning of the season when we talked about the Bears preseason, where we stood, right? We stood in the same spot preseason. We stood in the same. Yes, we did. Let me finish what I'm saying so you can understand.
All right, cool. But you said the same spot, but we did not sit in the same spot preseason. You elaborate, mixed it.
Let me tell you. What I'm trying to say is we looked at this pass rush last year and said that it was insufficient. We walked into this year and said Montez Sweat needs to do more. That's that was not just a me thing, a you thing. That was a Bears thing because Montez Sweat gets paid this. We need to see X amount of production from Montez Sweat that we have not seen last year. That was a big part of why we questioned what's going on with this defensive line. But like Mark Robb said, the heart of a 4-3 defense is the interior of that line. It's from the
Yeah.
inside out. So I feel like from a defensive perspective, we kind of started
Mhm.
a little bit backwards because of where the money is
Mhm.
allocated. You see what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I do think that where Jalen Carter, what he could have brought to the table, could resolve some of that because it wouldn't, like, at the time that it wouldn't have cost
Mm-hmm.
that much. Now I understand what you're saying as
Mhm.
far as like I
Just let
understand
me
what you're
know.
saying as far as like how important the left tackle and the blind spot of the quarterback and all of that stuff. Like I
Hey.
understand how all of this stuff is important, but I'm saying, like, if we are in a position to where quarterbacks against us have all day to throw, all day to do what they do in the backfield,
Mm-hmm.
get carved up. And last year we seen a lot of those games where we giving people a year and a half to make decisions in the backfield, where we saw
Mm-hmm.
our quarterback get sacked 68 times because we had bad play on the offense and the defense is doing what they do to us. So I
All right.
do think that part is important.
I love this.
All right, cool.
Hang
Hey,
on, Wes. I
I saw
Hold on, Wes.
it popping. No, Mark, I'll get you. I saw it popping up. I'm
No, I'm
waiting.
about to
I got
plug
it.
though. I'm about to plug. I ain't even. I
Go
love
ahead, put
this.
them up there.
No, I'm not even putting no chats up. But
No,
this
go
is
ahead.
this is football talk. You get
Mm-hmm.
all sides of the spectrum. You know, we're not gonna agree every time, but that's how it's
That's the
supposed to
point.
be. Exactly. That's how it's supposed
That's
to be.
what
So
we
you can get
said.
different angles, different views on these situations, because the Bears do a lot of shit that make you scratch your head. So look, please, if you're watching right now, hit the like button. People, subscribe to the channel, man. The Black Bear Podcast, one word, no spaces. Go ahead, Wes.
Kill him. All right, cool. So I'm finna tell you this much. All right, cool. Name. Okay, Vrabel is one.
That's the question.
Who's
first.
the safety? All right. Oh. So you want to say about? All right, cool. Let me go back to where you was going. Right about the defensive tackles.
Yeah, but fellas, remember this: Jalen Carter and Darnell Wright. I just want to say,
and I want to say this: how many right tackles should you be having through a season? You should be rotating right tackles every snap, every time, all day long. No, you don't. You don't. How many defensive line, good right tackles? It's fine. It's fine. We're sitting here saying how many good left tackles we think we might have with Ozzie and Theo, and we're not gonna talk about the Voldemort, Mark Rob. We're gonna talk about Voldemort. You know what I mean? Like,
who's that?
Let's talk about. You know,
Braxton?
I'm 70. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about Baltimore, but like you don't rotate offensive linemen. You get your offensive line straight and you run those motherfuckers into.
But Wes, we talking about the. Go ahead. You're right.
Yeah. Hold on.
No. Go right ahead. No, you go.
Well,
go ahead,
I don't want to. I'm sorry to interrupt you. I'm just saying what you talking about is where we viewed this team at 100%. Like you just said, we started off. We was talking about the team as being 80. No, I'm talking about from a healthy perspective because we talking about Jalen Johnson being out and Kyler Gordon being out, and we not fully healthy.
Wasn't.
We not fully healthy.
We wasn't.
I'm talking
we
about.
We were talking. Should we have drafted Darnell Wright over Jalen Carter? Am I not
at the time?
No,
but right now,
at this point.
At this point. All right, cool. That's fine. It's fine. I'm still taking Darnell Wright. I'm still taking 89% of Darnell Wright.
And I want y'all to get this.
He is
this
there.
out because
He is
I
there.
got a point I want to make.
Let's call it like 69. Go look at offensive linemen's snap count versus starting all, like from when they start to they snap. Like defensive linemen rotate the fuck out. You put fresh legs on defense. I don't care how good you is. Bosa goes out.
Let me ask y'all fellas this question real
ahead.
quick, and we'll continue.
Go.
Give me the 3 most important positions on the football team, and I 3 from both of y'all. Give me y'all 3 most important.
including
on the entire football team?
Yeah, including quarterbacks. Yes.
3?
Entire, yeah, 3. No order, however you want to put them. Just give me 3 real quick.
All right, cool. Do I have to be super specific? Or
No, just give me 3. Just name 3 positions.
I get quarterback, tackle, edge, defensive.
Who you got mixed?
Defensive edge, tackle, Quarterback. That's what I'm just saying.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure we was all working with this like the same.
Oh, you know, I cook
You
with
know
the
what I
same
mean?
spices, baby.
Yeah, I would say the same three.
Quarterback, tackle, quarterback. Let's say this: quarterback,
Quarterback,
the man
offensive
that protects
tackle,
the quarterback, and the
defensive
man
ends.
that
Yep.
gets the quarterback.
Yep.
Okay.
Now
All
you
right.
got 5 positions in that too, by the way. So for the people who new to football, I guess. Quarterback, right tackle on offense, left tackle on offense. So if you want to call them a left edge, right edge kind of thing, because they can move kind of because that's
Right.
their job. You know what I mean? So it's 5 positions.
Right now,
And
look,
this
look,
give praise to
if they
No.
tune in, they know there's 5.
yeah, they
There's 5
should.
down
And
line.
they should
They know that.
subscribe and like us.
But-
Yeah, you're right. Oh.
So I
Can I get my
This-
can I get my
no,
my
go ahead,
finishing
'cause I was
statement
gonna
on the
wrap
whole
it up.
thing?
No,
Is
absolutely,
this
absolutely.
is I get Jalen Carter, but I'm going to go back. Hey, Mark Rob, this is why I keep doing this. I keep going back to Old Testament, our off season
Mhm.
on the Black Belt podcast. We're talking about we need to change shit. We need to be new. We need to reinvent ourselves to be new. We need to be baptized in the new GHS, in a new Hallis Hall, in a new blue and orange.
Right.
That defensive shit, that all right, cool. I'm not saying Jalen Carter is not a motherfucking stud. If he can hit on our team, then fucking fine. Him, Max Crosby, those. I'm not saying that I wouldn't want them on my team. What I'm saying at that point in time, we needed to be aggressive on offense because previously, before that, this team led on what's his name again? Number 9. Before it was Brisker. Mark Rob, what was his name? Mixon, what was his name? Number 9 leads the Bears
9?
in scoring. He leads the
Oh,
Bears
the
scoring.
kicker,
What's
Robbie.
his name? He
Robbie Gold.
our kicker leads our franchise in scoring, and we've been playing football since fucking 1897, basically. It was like 1922 or whatever. But you see what I'm saying? Our kicker, who we got in our lifetime, leads our franchise in scoring. That's why. That's my main. Hold on. That's my main reason why. Like, I'm not mad at Jalen Carter for the outside shit. You know, I'm from Southside Chicago. Hey, Mark.
Right.
I'm from 35th
Okay, Wes.
State.
All right,
I get
Wes.
all that.
All right.
All right,
Yeah.
all right, cool. I'll fall
Yeah.
back because I'm trying to get
you
people to
good.
understand.
Keep going with your point.
My whole thing is like we needed at that point in time to literally start focus on, hey, offense matters. Offense matters. I feel like that's kind of the prerequisite, like the genesis of us saying, hey, look, number 1 overall, we're gonna take like Caleb, like we're gonna take offense. We're gonna go get a Rome in the first round. We're gonna get Loveland in the first round. We're gonna get Luther in the second round. We'll worry about linebackers and defensive backs and all that shit later.
And there's an issue with that, dude. There is a problem.
It
with
is an
that. I'm
issue. It
with
is
you.
an issue.
Hold
But
on.
my whole thing is just
let's
changing
shout
the
out the
culture.
Yeah. Let's y'all see the name, right?
Yeah.
Anybody molded?
No, let Mixed it do it. Come
Go
on, man.
ahead.
You can't keep giving him preschool fucking shit. They yell at me.
When I read it and said Mode Disco. That's what I said in my head when I just read it. Just
Molded Skull. I would have thought Molded Skull. But okay. What's what you think? Mold Skull or Molded Skull?
Modus code. I thought that second E was an A, so I was gonna say Modus code. So I had to look into it.
Either way, he said thanks for they said thanks for podcasting so late in the night, gentlemen. Bear the fuck down. Absolutely, man. Look,
subscribe.
Hit
that bell too. Hit bell. All notifications.
Hang
on 1 second. 1 second. Let me just keep. Let me just plug. Let me plug. Now you good. Hit the like button, man. We go live twice a week.
For sure.
He said, "That's me, boys. Appreciate y'all, boys." Look, we go live twice a week, man. Wednesday nights, like tonight, and post game shows after every single show. Every single show. Sherry said Wes got to get better at arguments.
I
Appreciate that,
don't.
man. Appreciate that, man.
Welcome to the podcast,
He's-
Sherry. We'll talk.
He said I subscribed. Much love, man. Don't take much.
Thank you.
Just hit the button, man. We here. Everybody need their Bears fix. I know when I wasn't
know.
podcasting, I needed my Bears fix. So I was go around trying to find somebody talking about my goddamn team because the national media and even the local media sometimes don't do us no fucking justice. So
Yeah.
glad you found us, man. The Black Bear Podcast, one word, no spaces. Yeah, I want to continue with this, or
Let
can
me
I?
just
Can,
say, like,
can I get a bow on
let's
it?
just-
Okay, go ahead.
What you
I love
you-
this
You
shit.
wasn't done.
I could no. You want to go? I can do mine and give me 20 seconds.
Wait, do what?
Finish my shit off after he done.
Oh, to wrap up the ball. Yeah, because I got something I want
I
to
was just gonna
say
say
to bring us all
say,
together.
Y'all just now tuning in to this part of the conversation. We kind of agreed in the beginning. I did say Darnell right too. I was just kind of making a point that like what year is this for Jalen Carter? 3?
3 for both of them.
Big for both of them.
Right. Who was the head coach for the Bears at the time?
I believe this is 3.
I think that was that Fluke's first year.
It was Flus, right? And Flus
Was
is a
it?
what? Defensive coach. And
Yeah.
what's the most important position on his defensive line?
Nobody get no fuck. 'Cause
Defense.
it's not what the. All right, fine. go ahead.
It matters
You're
though, Wes.
It-
It does
it
matter.
It matters. It does
does
matter.
matter.
It does.
It
Okay,
matters,
you're right,
and
you're right.
that's my whole thing. Is I understand what you're saying, and I understand that we definitely need to start producing offense and stuff like that. But what Matt Eberflus knew more than anything else was defense, and not and as
Oh,
much as
I
you're
fuck
saying
with
that we got a pivotal piece in Darnell, which is very true. We have been at the carousel with this defensive line for years. And it was the one thing that we kind of needed to be like, especially under Matt Eberflus, like I expected, us to kind of just be stronger on the defensive side than offensive
I
side.
can't remember 85.
So
I do think Flus did help this defense. Like, didn't Flus
No, yeah,
bring
for
in
sure. You're not, like,
Kyler,
terrible.
Brisker,
Yeah, like
KD,
that, like,
right?
mhm.
He brought in some good people.
Tremaine,
Yeah.
TJ.
He influenced some defense.
Like he influenced a lot. Tyreek.
Mhm.
He didn't have a hand in Nashawn, but Jalen
Like
Johnson's
from a
already here.
secondary standpoint, he got a lot of good people. Like, and they still we got a lot of young players on this team.
Yeah, Sherry, you good.
So
what we can do?
I mean, yeah, I like I said, at the end of the day, I'm keeping
Was it
Darnell,
2018?
but I definitely want to see a stronger pass rush in general from our front four next.
And I got more questions. Like I said, questions for the guys.
You just let me know.
Questions for the guys.
Let me know how much time I
question-
got.
I mean, this question it took not too long. I love what's going on. We're fine. We're
I
good.
could do it fast. I'm a Marine. I kill, quick, get out, black
Wes.
ops type shit.
I ain't gonna lie, Wes.
What, dude? That's what I am. I'm sorry, Mark. I'm sorry. It's just my nature.
No,
It's
no,
my
no, no.
nature. I'm sorry.
Fast? I don't know about that.
I can real
You-
quick.
you're-
I can
you're
I can
not.
hit it real quick, real
You're
fast.
not.
I just no. I elaborate.
you're-
So I want to educate the fans. Remember when it was just me and
No,
you?
you
Remember
good,
back in the
but
day,
I'm
when it
just
was just me and
saying.
you. I want to elaborate. But I
You
can hit
ain't
y'all
you
with it.
don't you don't hit your takes the quickest. It take takes some
I-
time to get to the point sometimes, but you have
Because it was
more
just
than
me and you.
No. You have more than 2 minutes to get your take off right now. That's all I'm saying.
Oh,
You don't
okay.
got
Oh,
you
that's
don't got a
way more
limit.
better.
Just handle your business, gang.
Way more. All right, cool. Before Flus, you ready? You ready? Kill. Give him one. Get a devil dog one.
Go ahead, man.
I used 3 of my seconds just to take my motherfucking vape. All right. Before that, we had Nagy because we wanted to be offense, right? After that, we got Flus because we wanted to go back to defense.
I
The
hate
Bears
this
have been-
point you making. I really
Now,
do.
now, listen.
I
Now,
ain't gonna
I know you hate it. I know you hate
I
it. But
know
it's
where
the
you going with it,
facts.
but
It's
keep
just the
going.
facts of it. All right, we went to the Super Bowl with just defense, and then we lost because Russ Gressman has fucking fumbled like 6 times. In '85, we won on a run game. That's offense. In the NFL now, who's been winning? Andy Reid. Who looks the best? What's the guy with the Rams? I can't think of his name. The young one with the
Sean McVay, but I'm gonna tell you right now,
Sean McVay.
Andy Reid what the fuck his name is? Spags and
I'm not saying they don't matter. I'm not saying they don't
They
matter.
had,
I'm
and
just saying,
then
I am just saying.
you got Vic Fangio, who just won last year. Like,
Hey,
come
look,
on.
hey.
Defense wins
Hey,
championships.
Hey, no, all right, cool, whatever. What's the
Just
Dewey
say no,
Decimal
it
System?
don't.
What's the Dewey Decimal System? You ever use the Dewey Decimal System? Any one of you marks?
This is what Bear Troop said.
Rotary fam.
This is Bear
Go
Troop.
ahead.
Look at his comment.
He said, "I love you, Wes, but sum this shit up, man." All right, cool. My whole thing is this: let's start using technology in the sense of the world. It's like this. It's like y'all keep saying defense and Jalen Carter. We've had the best defense for like in the last 25 years. Like 14 of those years, we had the best defense that ever existed. Peanut punches. We have all that kind of shit, right? My whole thing is this, and we said it, Mark, this offseason, we need offense. We need to be offensively trying. We need quarterback, offensive coach.
You know I didn't say that, Wes.
That's the fuck you did. Y'all can go back.
You know what I said. You know what I said.
What you say? Starting in the trenches. I heard you. I heard that
so
part.
don't. So if you knew that,
My
don't
whole
say
thing
I
is this.
said
My whole thing
this.
is this. My whole thing is this. Your trenches was those motherfuckers on their back who was old trenches, not
both
deep
sides. Absolutely.
Both sides could have been better, but the Owen was the worst. That's why we almost had 70 fucking sacks. Now we at 15 sacks. Now we at 15 sacks right now. Our quarterback is making big fucking plays. Think about it. Our quarterback is making big plays, right? Our defense is shattered. Our special teams is Our coaching staff is big.
Bring us home, Wes.
And we at 8-3. What did Brian Urlacher, Mike Brown, Peanut Tillman? We can go back and back and back and back into that. Who's one of the best Bears is it Mike Dicker? What position did he play? Sweetness. What position did he play?
Oh man, Wes, you are not. Okay, look.
All right, fine. All right,
I'm gonna help you because, like I said before,
I'm done.
the
I'm just
point
that
you making is just like I don't like it, but I get where you're trying to go.
Y'all don't have to like it. It's just
listen
where I'm saying it's at.
All right, you're saying it's 2025. You got to have modern football teams have offenses. The Sean McVays, the Kyle Shanahans.
It was our coach, our tight end, our running back. I mean, it didn't matter about quarterback way back then, but nowadays it does. So now we got that quarterback. Our defense just has been carrying us, and nobody want to say that, and nobody want to be like, "Oh yeah, Urlacher."
I'm trying to get to it, Bear Truth. Let me put a bow.
All right, cool. Bear Truth can do this too. How about this? How the fuck did Devin Hester make it to the fucking Hall of Fame?
He's the special teamer. Listen, let me put a bow on
how
this,
many of
because
them?
I haven't even gave my decision yet. I haven't even chose. We got Darnell mixed it. You went Darnell too, but you was like trying to add to the conversation. So look, I asked the question to say this though. This is what I asked the question for. At the time, yes, Jalen Carter will be on this team, but right now, that was the question. Right now, Darnell Wright is exactly what we need. Like we need Darnell Wright right now, and what he's doing now. Do I think Darnell Wright is better at right tackle than Jalen Carter is at 3 technique or defensive tackle? No.
Hell no.
No.
I ain't say that. I want to say
no. I'm just hold on. I'm putting the ball on it.
I'm not saying that. I
know.
never said that. Just back me up. Say Wes never said that.
Wes, trust me. We don't. Yeah, we know. We know what you were saying.
All right, cool.
But my point is, and this kind of goes with the whole quarterback is who's better, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, Drake May. They're all good. All those dudes are good. Jalen Carter is damn good. He's a Super Bowl champion already in his young fucking career. When he gets paid, and then when Darnell Wright get paid, I'm willing to go out on a limb and say Jalen Carter contract gonna be bigger because Jalen Carter is really fucking good at 3 technique. Now, did the Bears get a really good fucking right tackle? Absolutely, and we needed it. Like you said, Justin Fields went through it. He needed this old line was atrocious, man. It was bad. It was bad. So when I asked y'all that question, I just really want to know what flavor y'all like, a Kool-Aid y'all really like. Y'all both kind of said Darnell Wright.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Darnell Wright with y'all. All three of us is going Darnell Wright. The chat, a lot of people in the chat was good. Exactly, that's the fucked up part. Like we couldn't even get to it.
We can't get to it. I want to educate them on where we're at and where other teams at. Like, do you know what the like? Do you know what the Philadelphia Eagles is? They had Donovan McNabb and Michael Vick on the same time. Michael Vick was their backup. Michael Vick was their fucking backup. Like, that's how good this organization has been doing shit. We've been stifled.
Nah, but see, it's just certain things. Like, look, I'm a firm, but see, what your point was modernize and go offense. I'm always gonna be a firm believer of defense win championships. Absolutely. No, I don't remember.
You got to still build your defense.
Those Patriots Super Bowls, they had top 10 Aaron Rodgers, the only Super Bowl he had a top 10 defense.
I know you can. I just want everybody else to name that.
But Aaron Rodgers' only Super Bowl, he had a top 10 defense in it. Like, defense wins it. You know what I mean? Like that. But hey, Mama Blues, you showed up, but you just a little late. Appreciate you jumping in here, of course. Golly, I didn't know the Jalen Carter, Darnell Wright thing was that good of a conversation.
Nobody can tell me like the defensive champions, cornerback, linebacker, and two best defensive linemen on no defensive championship. Not us, not you, Mark Rob, because I know you know I did this last season with offensive. What I did, offensive guards or something, and you hit me with the Rams offensive guard and some other kind of shit. Most players don't know these championship defenses either. Like these, they don't know. We know our
Super Bowl without a top 10 defense. You need defense. That's all I know.
You need defense. I don't know if they have to be top 10. You need them. You need the motherfuckers to be DAI.
You need something to be.
He laughed. Well, he over here.
Mo said, "I'd ride and die with Darnell Wright. He's penalty heavy, but that's flat. That's fixable. Talent isn't, and he's loaded with talent." Okay, so let's move on, fellas. Let's move on.
Next,
like I said, that was just my first question for the guys, I got more questions for the guys. Golly.
I just want
hiding here, fellas. It's hiding here.
I just want to explain. I just want to explain. I just want to educate. I just say, I'm gonna stop explaining.
Oh my gosh, Mama Blues. Darnell can go with his penalties. Go learn somewhere else.
Mama Blues got a leather belt. Lady got a leather belt for her kids. I'm happy, Mama Blues. I'm not your son. I don't want that belt buckle welt on my back.
On your
Darnell, the 2nd to 12th.
All right. Let's move on and keep the show rolling. Like I said, I got more questions for the guys.
All right, cool.
I got more questions for the guys because that's good. I'm telling y'all, fellas, that's good football talk right there. And we need to see it from. We all agreed on Darnell Wright, but we need to see it from all perspectives. Marcus motherfucking mixed it. We got some keys, and we need some keys. Because to win some of these games, you need some things to focus on. To some parts of this game where you need to focus on more than others, and that's why we call them keys. Keys to success, keys to victory, keys to whatever you want to do it. Where you want to go first with it? First of all, hold on. Let me introduce it. Mixed it.
It's gonna be mixed
matchups. Mixed its keys to fucking victory. His key matchups for the game against the Eagles. We turn our page right back to the Eagles.
I'm getting too much Marcus.
You talking? I'll pop each. I'll follow your lead. All right. What we got?
No. Let him mix. Let Marcus mix it, do his thing. I just wanted to make the joke of I'm tired of getting too much Marcus in the show. But all right, go ahead. Hey, Marcus, mix it.
What?
I'm
Yeah.
tired of getting so much Marcus 66. I don't know how you multiply Marcuses. Is it Marcuses? Marcuses?
Mama Blue said
Marquises?
new segment.
Yes, we got a
New
new
Yeah, I
fucking
want to talk
segment.
about
segment.
the new. So this is what we're gonna be doing. Each game before the game. So this will be on our Wednesday show. I want to talk about who our next matchup is, and I want to do kind of a deep dive into one specific matchup from the game, and something that I think that's going to be real important, and just kind of figure out where y'all heads is at. If y'all got a different matchup that y'all think is going to be important, let me know. But I'm gonna try to keep it. I'm gonna try my best to keep it player versus player, and not position group versus position group. All right. But the goal of this is basically just to kind of look into what we're looking at a little bit deeper, and like you said, be able to talk better football. So being able to kind of have good stuff to take away from the game, and instead of just being a fan and saying, "Oh, because
My
this
team gonna win because I like them."
Caleb Williams must have played bad, etc., or something like that." We're gonna talk about what we think is realistically the meat and potatoes behind what these games are. So I got one that I put together for this game that I want to talk about. What I think my key matchup is going to be. So I'm going to be looking out for this matchup throughout the game. And I think that this is going to be a page turner in what the game is.
Can I say it?
Go ahead.
I mean,
other market gonna mix it. Which one you want to put up first? I like the fact y'all got the same name.
So, well, what I want to talk about first is Montez and see our player, because I think he's going to be a key person in this matchup. Montez Sweat, as y'all already know, he's been kind of having a little bit of a breakout within like these last 6 games. He's recorded a sack in each one of them. I think he's also recorded 2 fumbles in the last 6 games. But I looked at some of his stats today, just kind of trying to get a feel for where he's at, especially considering we on that back 6 of the season, not even back 9. So just trying to see where he stacks up, especially in comparison to the conversation that we was having earlier. Montez Sweat, though, he's got 7.5 sacks. That is 11th amongst edge rushers in the NFL. When
11?
I 11, and that's not according to PFF, or that's according to ESPN. He's got 7.5 sacks, and he's ranked 11th amongst his position group. That is a lot higher of a rank than what I thought it was going to be.
Then Bears fans would have gave him credit for, especially before he on a hot streak. He on a heater right now, which Ben Johnson talked about as well.
Exactly. And I didn't like you said, like I didn't even think it was going to be that high of a rank, but like he is on a hot streak. So I'm hoping that he's able to continue that hot streak, and when we get to talking about this matchup, we're going to explore whether or not if we feel like that's a reality. But as well as the 7 sacks, he's got 35 total pressures. That puts him at 31st, and his overall grade per PFF 71.2. That's 37th and out of all edge rushers that they look at. And I want to say that they go off a snap count. So it's not just every edge rusher that's in the league, but it's based on your snap count, whatever, that they compare your stats. So
let me just say this, just to ask some. Look, Marcus mixed it. You're a rookie, you're a rookie here, but you watched the show before you became a bona fide co-host on this show. I hate PFF.
Yeah, I already know that's exactly what I was going to say. Take it with a grain of salt.
Absolutely. Also, so like the thing I don't like about Montez Sweat, and then I'll let you continue with your segment. Hold on, let me mute Wes. Yeah. I just feel like his bag. He don't got a bag. If he ain't gonna beat you with power moves, he gonna struggle getting to the quarterback. But obviously, he's been having some success.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, yeah. I mean, I definitely I agree. I think the same thing. I just feel like we kind of in a weird position with him, because like you said, he's been paid. Now, mind you, he didn't just get paid. So it's not like we can't move off Montez Sweat if need be. But I'm just like, Montez Sweat is here, and he's a part of this engine that we running on defense, and we need it to look, healthy. Like, we looking at the top people in his position putting up potentially 20 plus sacks in the
The
season.
guys that's getting paid around that salary, yes, absolutely.
Exactly.
They're
And
getting up there 15s easy.
Exactly. And we look at Montez Sweat, and I don't think Montez Sweat gonna come in and put up 20 sacks in the season.
No.
But coming into the season, I just didn't have any idea as far as what to expect in terms of sack production and stuff like that. I was just kind of like on the fence. I know Montez Sweat is a good player, but I didn't really feel like I seen what I wanted to see from him last year. So I was just kind of like on the fence about it. So to kind of look at this point in the season and see that he's produced enough to be ranked this high amongst other people in his position groups, it kind of is like, okay, well, no, he's doing a lot better than what not even just Bears fans in general, but even myself was giving him credit for.
Me too, especially. I was getting ready to write Montez off, and I still am. I wouldn't mind keeping him, but at a lower fucking salary, for sure. Let me ask you this, Mixed It, and I don't know if you had a plan, but who is Montez going up against? Because I know Big Buddy out, the dog is out. Okay,
So,
yeah.
if you want to put another one,
Why?
this is what we're gonna be talking about.
Fred Johnson.
So Montez Sweat is gonna be going against Fred Johnson this upcoming Friday because Lane Johnson is out. Fred Johnson is definitely not producing what Lane Johnson produced for them. Now, and that's something that I wanted to point out because I feel like if we are going to have success in this game, then we need to be able to take advantage of this matchup. Because the one thing that you don't want to do is you don't want to give Jalen Hurts time to sit there and get comfortable and stuff like that. When we see Jalen Hurts carve up defenses and do these things that make him more than just a game manager is when he has time, right? So what do we got to do? We got to be disruptive to him. So I wanted to take a look at the matchup because they not produced. The Eagles themselves, they aren't producing from a run game the same way that they produced last year. Passing, they can pass, but they really utilize AJ Brown as much as people had hoped and stuff like that. But as far as the pass rush from the Bears perspective, that I don't know about y'all. I would say that that's probably. What's up, Wes?
Even in the run game, even in the run game, though, like Fred Johnson. So let me ask you this question real quick. I don't know if you know it, and I'll look it up if you don't. Got it. How many games has Lane missed? Like, when did Fred step in?
I don't know.
I'll find it.
Fred, okay, cool.
But it was early in the season.
Has Lane been out that long?
Yeah.
He's been out for a time.
Okay.
Off and on.
Okay.
Like, yeah, he definitely hasn't been healthy this season. But last year, and I put it at the bottom, Lane Johnson, he was ranked, if not the best, one of the best offensive tackles in the game.
Absolutely.
10 pressures allowed. He had a run grade that was at 80.0. That was 12th. And he had a pass grade at 88.1. That was 6th. Overall, he was 6th per PFF. And if you look at where Fred Johnson stacks up to that, he's nowhere near the same numbers that
He's elderly. He's elderly compared to those numbers.
Fred Johnson? Fred
Johnson. Yeah. Lane Johnson is a sprout chicken. 6'6", 12. Fred is 67, 64, 53. Hey, we ain't even that. Hey, Murray, I know I'm old, but I'm not 56 in
Wait, what?
life. It says right here, his run grade is 56th out of the
Oh, I
his
thought you was
pass
calling
grade.
me
yeah, yeah.
6 years old. I was,
Yeah, no. I'm using it as an analogy. What I'm saying is
Lane might be older than him, ain't he?
no, yeah, probably. But my whole thing is his experience in life, football life, is 56. That's the worst. Like we go backwards when it comes to grading in football. 56th is 32 teams. You're not close. 64th, 67th. Lane Johnson, who is not playing, like you just said, mixed it. 6th, and 12th.
Yeah, and this is the big part of the comparison between Fred Johnson and Lane Johnson that I wanted to talk about too. At this point in the season, Fred Johnson and Mark Robb, if you can get this, I'm not, because I didn't look at it. How many games Fred Johnson played for the Eagles this season so far, but he's allowed 9 pressures through those games. In a full season, Lane Johnson only allowed 10, right? And he gave up no sacks. Fred Johnson gave up a sack. And we looked at Montez Sweat basically get a sack in each of the last 5 or 6 games. I'm expecting him to continue on that, but not just get sacks. I'm expecting him to be disruptive, pressure the quarterback presence felt. And if we can do that, and we can kind of Eagles offense schedule.
Oh, y'all can hear me? I tapped
Yes.
it twice.
Golly. I'm looking up like, what the fuck? Keep going.
But no, if we can if we that threw me off. But if we can kind of just be disruptive to the Eagles offense and not let them kind of sit in what they want to do and get home a few times, I think that's going to be a big difference maker in terms of what this game looks like for us. I already feel like we can win it, but I feel like if our defense can get pressure up front, especially with the Eagles offensive line not looking good like we expected them to coming into this season, then I think that this game is definitely one that's winnable for us, despite Vegas having us losing by 7 or a 7-point dog. So I think that's my key matchup for the game. I want to ask y'all, I want to ask the chat what y'all felt like. As far as that matchup, if y'all got a different matchup, what would y'all matchup be?
So as far as I'm trying to find how many games Fred has played, and I'm seeing 11. Now, chat, if y'all see something different, let me know. Because y'all told me, right, it happened earlier.
With Lane Johnson?
With Lane Johnson.
Yeah, let me.
Oh, see, Mama Blue saying I think it's 11. So I'm seeing 11 too. So
Me too.
Look, if that's the case, and then I want to get to this Bear Truth comment, this question as well. But if that's the case, it makes sense then, because their offense is not even close to the same.
Exactly.
Without Lane Johnson. And I wish we could look at the comparison. It would have been too much to dive in that deep into, but numbers like rushing numbers with Lane Johnson and rushing yards per game without. You know what I mean?
I don't got that. I just got totals.
And
they low. And it's low.
Exactly. Bear Truth is coming in saying, my question is always, is there anyone on the D-line currently causing the D coordinator of opposing teams to double team them? That's the question.
It's not.
Montez Sweat. I don't think
is no.
It's not. Hey, my brother, my California brother, it's no.
It ain't even no discussion I can really have about it. Like, I don't think
look at that. You
pressure up front.
Hey, look, Mix it just Chef what's his way into the segment. All right, good. I like you. All right, fine. What else we got? Fred is doing well with the all right, fine. All right, cool.
Look, Fred. Look, honestly, Bear Truth. Fred may be doing fine, but I don't think that I don't think Eagles fans think he's doing fine in comparison to the guy we just talked about, which is Lane Johnson. He can be better.
Can I say one word? Are we not talking about what's his name? Zach Bond? Do we not care about Zach Bond?
That's your matchup for the game?
No,
No.
just talking about
I-
Montez Sweat and his matchup, the key matchup.
Oh, Montez Sweat and his key matchup. Oh yeah, Montez Sweat finna get like a sack and a half. I don't think Jalen Hurts gonna fumble. I mean, like I said, he's on my fantasy team. I will. Do you want me to take a picture of the screenshot and send to y'all? He's on my fantasy squad. I'm 9-3 with him. I'm benching his ass for CJ Stroud because I believe in. I mean, I can get to it after. It's your segment.
So
I got this.
This is my thing. This is my thing right now. And Montez Sweat. So if we go back and looked at each game, and who Montez was going up against when it comes to this sack, this heater, he's on the heater. So the heater that he's on, my thing is I don't know if Montez Sweat is the type to like just expose a mismatch or a weak link on the O-line, so to speak. Now he might, and the thing is with this one, the reason I like this one is if he does, you know what I'm saying? If he does, that's going to alleviate so much pressure along that D-line in general. And DJ Acevedo jumping here said, better fuck down. Salute. Black Bear
Acevedo.
Hit the
Big
like
B's.
button, man.
Big B's, Big B's, no baby oil.
And
I'm sorry.
Gosh.
I had to say it. Hey,
No,
Rob,
you
I had
did
to
not.
say it.
You did not.
Yes,
What
the
you
fuck I
said
did.
is out
I
there.
said it. Big B's. I saw it a couple times when I looked at it. I'm like,
say it again.
It's like baby, Big B's. Like,
No.
I'm old. I'm old. Y'all probably won't know what. Y'all know what Bad Boys is when you did this. It's
no.
And now it's baby oil because of. That's fine. Whatever.
Hold on, before we lose the plot.
No, we good. Y'all win. Marcus is.
Y'all remember the conversation we had when we was talking about Darnell potentially whether or not if he was at a Pro Bowl level and stuff like that. When we had that conversation, I said when we look at these matchups where he goes against somebody like TJ Watt or whatever, they shouldn't be looked at as challenges. They should be looked at as opportunities, right?
Yeah.
I don't look at Montez Sweat as like the premier pass rusher. But when you have a matchup like this, I look at it the same. You have to look at this as an opportunity. Like you've been, like you said, he's been on a heater. He's been doing his thing. And I don't think you're by yourself when you say he's not like he's gonna generate a big game and be able to expose a deficiency in the O-line. I want this to be the game where Montez Sweat continues that heater and proves that wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because
you're hopeful.
They're a big part in it. What was you saying, Wes?
No, I said you're hopeful.
Well, but that's the thing though. It's like you
got faith.
We've seen it this year, but he's putting up, good performances back to back. And when we going into this game, we going against the Super Bowl defending champs. You know what I'm saying? And right now we got an opportunity to put a big win on the board. A big win, not just for the team, but for this defense, would be that front four looking like a good front four.
Now,
not just having to do simulated pressures and bringing in CJ to get to the backfield and stuff like that. So that's why I think that this is a big matchup.
Now, if I ask you this or ask myself, just put the question out there. Can Montez Sweat, if Montez Sweat goes out there and do what he's been doing, and honestly, like he's not dominating games. He's not taking over games. He's getting these sacks in these games. Can Montez Sweat go in there and beat Fred and get another forced fumble Jalen Carter? Absolutely.
Yes, that's the best
Absolutely.
shit that. I'm sorry. Sorry, my bad. You got it. Go.
What you about to say? Bear shit? What?
That's a bear shit in the woods.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. I got caught up in you. Hey, yes, sir. I'm sorry. I got
But-
caught up in you.
Nah, you
That's why
good, but no,
I jumped out. I'm sorry, bro.
that's the reaction I wanted though. Like, absolutely. Like,
Yeah.
because Bear True coming in saying if Montez can get enough attention to get Jared going, then we got something. Because to me, Jared is the guy who's needed to open the D lineup. But that goes back to the whole 3 technique conversation we was talking about.
Mhm.
But to this being a key matchup, if Montez Sweat go and get another forced fumble on Jalen Hurts, that is going to be huge. Look, Jalen Hurts don't turn over the ball. He only got 1 interception.
He ain't met the Bears.
He got 1 interception, and that's
He ain't met the
where I
Bears.
bring up that guy Nashawn Wright.
He ain't met the Bears. That's why I'm bitching him. I told you. Am I right? What I tell you about my whole entire fantasy season since since the last year, I think I had Jalen Hurts 2 years in a row. I had to draft him.
Dual threat. You got in fantasy, you got to get the dual threat.
And my whole thing is this. I told you, you was like, well, he's not. I'm like,
no, he's a dual threat.
he's
guy.
all right. He's all right.
Yeah.
He's like
In fantasy.
if
But
no matter where you at in low end, middle snake fantasy. I don't know if y'all play fantasy how I play. Like we do snake, whatever. When I have been like 7, 8, 9 pick snake back around. So I got like 8, 9, 11 pick coming back around most of the time. And I remember last year I had Jalen Hurts last year. We had the thing, and he was like, well, Jalen Hurts, this was the Justin Fields conversation when we first met. I was like, I'm not saying he's better than Justin Fields or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, he's all right. I
Yeah.
think just at the base of the floor, JF is all right. That's what we said way before he got traded. We talked about that. My whole thing is this: as a Bears fan, I'm finna bench him right now. My whole thing is this. All right, you want me to tell you why I'm gonna bench him, or do you want to talk? You got something to say before I talk?
Yeah, I do.
right
Mama
ahead,
Blue,
go ahead.
yeah, Mama Blue said I agree. I don't
Ooh,
feel
Mama
him
Blues.
as much as I want to. Speaking Montez Sweat, but the numbers don't lie, and they definitely don't. Like you seeing the numbers with this matchup that we just talked about, they don't lie. The numbers are what they are. And you
My
say
bad.
what?
I was gonna say, do you agree with that though? Do you feel like you don't feel him as much as you want to?
Yes, absolutely. I've always felt it. I felt it since after the first. So we traded for him mid-season. I felt it after that season going
Ooh.
forward. I felt that.
Oh,
Montez
Montez
Sweat.
Sweat.
I was gonna say.
Oh no, the first 6 games he was great.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
He was good.
Blue
But
said,
then he,
I don't feel him as much as I want to, but I wouldn't mind if the numbers lied a little bit. Like if I can feel him, but he ain't coming up with and don't get me wrong, I like the sacks.
I got
Trying to get back there, get home, but
We just pay him
He
too
just-
much. That's all.
Yeah.
okay.
And that's why it's such a big magnifying glass on him.
If he was making what Dio is making, I'd be happy with that.
hell
know what I mean?
no.
Does that make sense?
I ain't doing if I'm doing what Montez Sweat did since he got here for Dio money, hell no. I'm a slave. Nah, dog. That's not happening.
Huh?
Dio money? For
Yeah.
what he did since he got here?
No.
So let's think about what from Dio got here.
If Montez
Yeah.
was making what Dio is making
Which is 16,
and doing this, what is 16 a year?
16 a year for 3 years.
I would. Yeah. Okay. You could. Okay. Give me
All
what
right, okay,
what is
over
it?
the last 3 years. that we
7
can
and a
look at it.
half.
Nah,
I'm talking about
hell
these
no.
numbers right here.
Yeah, if he was putting up these numbers, for
That's
16
one
earlier next
year
year,
though.
But that's what we talking about right now.
Oh,
We
okay.
not talking about
We're not
overall.
talking about the other years.
No, we talking about right now.
All right, cool. All right, fine. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
If he was
My bad.
putting up those numbers on a consistent basis at 16 a year, I would never say anything about it.
Exactly. You be happy with it.
I would never say anything.
Honestly, that's what we thought we was gonna get from Dio.
Can I tell?
You know what I mean?
Oh, can I tell you how we burnt the fucking meat? Not Dio though, but Montez Sweat. I keep saying this. I'm gonna keep saying this. Mark, I keep saying this shit is. I don't care how good you got it. I don't care the talent you got. I tell people all the time that like Jabari Parker in the NBA should have been great, but he had shitty fucking coaches. I played against Derrick Rose when he was a sophomore in high school, freshman in high school, a long time ago. Like I can see, like, damn, the talent you got is great. All right, cool. I will bring it all the way back home. Hey, Mixed It. Since your second week on here, your talent for being on here with us is great. You could go on a podcast with a TP the way, a vocal Vike. I'm finna, hey Mark Rao, I'm finna crash out on all those motherfuckers. I'm crashing out on those motherfuckers. Why can't I crash out on them for a little
just
bit?
stick to your point.
All right, okay. Cool. I use their name indirectly.
They not here. Stick to your point.
I use their name indirectly, but my whole thing is this: you can go to somebody else that won't water you, put the sunshine on you, make you blossom. That's gonna kill your talent. My whole thing with this is Montez Sweat came in and he came in with a 6.5 sacks, 7 almost easily. It came and gave the same exact thing at the same exact point. So he came in halfway through the season, right? Let's call it that. And he had 6.5 sacks. He finished the rest of the 50% of 6.5 sacks. So he did exactly what was 13 sacks. We got a coaching staff and an organization and a culture that was mushrooms, that was poisonous, that was nasty, that I don't know. Like if y'all ever been in a place or been around people that you like I said, like, all right, fine. All right, cool, fine. You ever been in a place that nobody respects you, likes you, or whatever, and then like you that wasn't yourself, and then you didn't do your best work, and then you wasn't the best you was. You was like a C person, but then you went to a company that liked you and they gave you everything you did and it benefits you. And then you up and you became a person. That's all I'm saying. All right, bye. I can come back. Cause Mark don't want me to talk too much, but because sometimes I try to like Barney style it, like smooth. It's like, all right, a lot of times mixed it like my shit is like smoothing out fucking frozen peanut butter on a piece of bread. It's hard to push and it take a minute to kind of smooth it out. That's just me. I get shit on all the time on the podcast for it, and everybody call me, unworthy.
As far as the Montez Sweat thing goes, it really just come down to the fact that they paid him as much as they paid him.
He deserved it.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He did have a good.
Do you think he deserve it or not?
I don't. It's not about whether or not if I think he deserved it.
It is on the Black Guy podcast. It does. Do you think he deserved it or not?
I don't care. I just think that Ryan.
I think he does. No. Do he or do he not?
I don't care. I'm not gonna provide an opinion on something I don't care about. I'm just saying that Ryan Poles in general has a trend of early, and then we end up in a position where it's like this work or we asking these questions. That's why I feel like it kind of stems from. But I think it's all
right. So we'll get that later.
What's that? What we talking about? Still Montez?
Yeah, I just said that.
Does he deserve his 98 millions on today?
As far as like I said, I feel like he deserves to get paid. I just think that Ryan Poles, he gets in a trend of paying people early. And
I'm talking about Montez Sweat.
I think. Look, I'll tell you one thing. Ryan Poles gonna get that shit together. He's not gonna keep doing that. Not no more.
He ain't.
That's kind
of okay. Wes, the question was, does he deserve that night? No, not based on what he's done for us.
On
today's game, no. Still, he don't.
Oh no, on today, cumulatively, like A, B, C.
Since the point he signed his contract.
Yeah.
No,
All right, fine. That's fine.
He never did. The thing
I'm
is,
not asking. No. I'm not.
I'm
not-
answering your
I'm
question.
justifying it.
No,
Okay,
you
all right.
asked unless you asked the question to get a certain answer, and I'm not
No,
giving you that.
No. I was just saying. I didn't. I was
I
saying. I hear you. I'm just saying. Accumulate your shit, Mark Rob. You know, I accumulate all of it. Go right ahead.
No, I'm saying like no.
whole
You
time.
asked, do you think he deserved the 98? Right? I say no.
Since he got it. Okay.
Since he got it, no. I don't think he deserved it at the time. Montez never showed anything in Washington that where it showed that he deserved.
And nobody talk about Washington from Chicago.
No, I'm saying both. I just told you no in Chicago, and I'm telling you, even back then in Washington,
What
he
does
never
that have to
showed
do
you
with the price of tea
anything.
in China.
Huh?
What does that have to do with the price of tea in China? Just Chicago. Does he deserve it now? No.
I just said
Well, why
no,
not?
and I'm talking football.
I
Right?
am
That's what we
too.
doing. We talking ball.
Chicago
So if I
football,
tell-
though.
Listen. Montez Sweat
Okay.
is in Chicago, so everything I said about Montez Sweat and about his career,
I ain't saying you wrong.
No, I'm not. I know I'm not wrong.
I ain't
There's
say
no
that.
chance you could be saying that.
Oh, just talk about
But I'm
Chicago.
saying what I'm saying. Look, okay, let's go to the comment section because
Right, because they said in the comments.
Montez says he deserves a Dio contract. Didn't we say that earlier?
Yes,
I agree,
yes,
Bear Truth.
sure.
I
I get
agree.
that.
You said
I
no.
get that. I get that.
Look, anyway, the point is you asked the question and I said no. I feel
Right.
like you wanted a certain answer because I like
No.
if
I
ask
didn't
you
want
a
you to. I didn't
question-
want you to get to the before he got his shit. I don't care about that. That's all I was saying.
Well, that's part of the evaluation in terms
That's
of
the 98. He got the 98 million
right
based off of what he did before he got here. Shit.
Exactly.
All right, cool. Welcome.
And now
Welcome
that
to the
he's
Mark
here,
Project.
has he lived up to a
No.
$98 million contract?
No, he
Wes.
hasn't. I would say the same thing. My
So
whole
what was
thing
the
is
issue about everything I was saying? What was your issue with that?
my whole thing was when he got here, what he did for us. All right, my issue is this.
Do you think he deserved the $98 million contract?
Nah, no, I don't.
So what was your issue with what I was saying? I thought we on the same
Because
page.
you talked about Washington. I'm talking about the people that came in. We talked about Dio. What we gave him.
But he's saying that
40 million,
part
like
of
we
what-
gave like CJ, like we had a lot of people come in. Remember what's his name from Seattle came in last season, Mark? And I was hyped on him for like 20
one game. You talking about Darrell Taylor, but he didn't get paid this type of money.
He didn't get paid that money. My whole thing is like I was like, yeah, he good. You know what I'm saying? Let's give him that type of money. I didn't know what he did in Seattle because he really didn't do nothing in Seattle. But my whole thing is this. Now I can contradict and say, like,
if we would have gave him 98 million, I would have destroyed polls every
cool.
week on this show.
Cool.
I'm just
Cool.
saying.
Fine.
I'm
fine.
not. I
And
don't play
then-
with these dudes. Like, what are we doing?
All right, cool. Can I continue real quick? Give me like 69 seconds. And then I'm looking at Deshaun Wright, who we picked up off the Vikings practice squad, who came in and gave us like 6 sacks. And I'm like,
6 sacks.
he is-
Nashawn gave us
no.
5 interceptions.
No. Nation got 5 interceptions, 2 fumble recovers in the first fumble, and like 8 tackles for losses since he's been in the league on our team. Actually, one of them was game winning. On
Right,
top
but
of
if
that,
you
right?
look
So now listen. Like that to
Get
me,
lost.
it's like damn, am I missing out? We can go back like, hey, my wow, we do it. It's go back to the kind of relationship. Like, is she worth it? I
But so
don't know.
what did I, okay?
Was it
Because
a
now I'm trying to
filter?
figure out exactly what I came back to. Because I heard the question
that
about
was
the
that
98.
was
The thing is
I
this
don't
is
get what-
is was Sweat worth what we paid him?
And you
And
say
we
no.
we both said no. And you was like, yeah, when he's watching, I'm like, no, we're not going to talk about that shit because that didn't affect for me what he did.
But
But
what it does.
That's
though,
all I
because-
said. That's all I said.
You
No,
don't
it
get that
doesn't.
contract if you
Let me
don't
see
do
real
nothing
quick.
in
I'm gonna
Washington.
explain why it
All right,
does.
how about this?
But that don't matter.
Hold
I
on.
get
Hold
what
on.
you're saying.
Right.
It don't
because,
matter.
Why
It
does
really
it matter?
don't.
Why does it matter?
Like, the reason why it matters is because if you don't consider what he did in Washington, you paid him $98 million for 6 sacks, and that's a real problem.
All right, cool. I'll tell you the truth. All right, fine. We paid him $98 million because the Bears are used to be. Am I right? We used to be addicted to a defensive mindset and defensive players.
No.
We'll pay that. All right, fine. When the last time we paid a center a lot of money? When the last time we paid a
When is
guard?
the last time that
or-
we overpaid a player for any position because we
on
wanted to pay him early?
offense?
Can
On
I read this
offense.
comment?
Dayo Adingbo. We just
Can I
paid
read
him
this comment?
$42
On
million. before we
offense.
needed
On
it.
offense, though. On offense.
doesn't-
We
it's-
never overplayed an offensive player.
Who
You can
paid
call
the-
Jonah Jackson.
Who paid
Maybe
him?
now.
Who
I
paid him?
don't care. In the last, in the last 37.
But see,
38
that's what I'm
years.
saying. We doing this, but the question is, does he deserve 98 million? No. Y'all
Mm-mm.
agree? So what are we talking about?
No, we don't. And
We got
my
other
whole
stuff we
thing
can
with
argue
this,
about.
I'm
Trust me, we got other
educating
stuff.
them. I am just educating Bears fans on why he had 6.5 sacks in the DC. He came to us and got 6. Remember when Khalil Mack first game was fucking amazing. Like we get. It's like, oh my god, Bears fans is dope addicts on defense. It's just crazy, and that's not
Right,
what
but we
was
all agree
happening.
the 98 million was not.
Not. But
Can I read this comment?
Read
This
it.
Bear Truth. He said, Wes,
Oh shit.
you deserve a paintbrush and a canvas, drums, a keyboard. You're beautiful. You are an artist. But goddamn, tighten the fuck up.
All right, can I get 5 seconds to my man, Bear Truth, from where I
That's
live?
what he
That man.
said.
Hey,
That's
Bear
what he
Truth,
said.
you don't talk to Van Gogh about his art. You hear me? It's fine. But I love you the same. Like I said, I love everybody in the comments the same. Mark Robert tell you, like, I'm another year into this shit. Ain't nobody gonna shit on me enough. Cause I got shit on way too much last season through a 10-game losing streak. Sorry, 10-game losing streak.
So,
And I'm saying here, but all right, keep going.
well, we
right.
all got shit. Not all of us, but as
Oh,
Bears fans, the Bears fan base, we lost. It was a rough 10-game losing streak. Can I ask? Can I do it? Can I?
Go
Can
ahead,
I
Mark.
give another
I'll
question
get
for the
you the
guys?
post. I'll give you the
Another
post.
question for the guys. I gave y'all that first one, the Jalen Carter, Darnell Wright one. That was good. That was good.
I'm not right.
And
Was
I'm gonna
right.
have to clip that and make it. I got another question for the guys.
All right, fine. Let me be right again.
This,
They try to fuck me off this show, man.
the thing is with that question, there was no right or wrong. We all that's
not. It's
we
not.
all
At the end of the
went
day,
with
I want.
Darnell Wright.
Yeah.
Everybody went with.
No.
I just
Even
want
if
to say
you
this
went
before
with,
you ask the question.
even with Jalen
You have
Carter,
been
you still
unanimous
right.
in every question
still
you
know.
asked thus far.
No. At the
Everything
end
we
of the day,
debated, we all came to the same
you right,
analysis
mixed.
at
Hey,
the end.
mixed it. You right. My whole thing
Go
is this:
ahead.
I want everybody on the BPP to know, like, there's no wrong answer. This is just, this is a think tank on the Bears. You're gonna get the most depth information that anybody that does not have that does not have a fucking lanyard on their neck at Hallis Hall can get, because that's how much we put into this team. I
Right.
just want y'all to know that much. It's not a right or wrong. We not right or wrong. It's just our personal kind of opinions at the end of the day. But the facts is gonna. It's a little rosemary.
Questions for the guys. I'm gonna need you to sit up for this one, mixed.
Ooh.
Look. So, and like I said, I got a few more.
All right,
fellas.
come on.
I
What
asked
you got?
y'all one.
What you
Oh,
got?
Wes.
I'm gonna go first on the next one. Mixed to be going first on the last one.
Yeah,
but
he
I
been
got
going.
you.
Yeah, so you go first on this one.
Yeah. I
Since
just
you
want to
already
say that. I
primed
want
and
to
ready
say
to
that.
go.
I don't. I'm always proud for it. All right,
So
go.
hold on. Okay, Wes, give me 30 seconds. If you tune 30 seconds. If you tuning in right now to the Black Bear Podcast, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. We having some fun tonight on this Thanksgiving Eve. I'm your host, Mark Rod, with my co-host in the building, Chef West to the right of me, counting me down. He just lost count, doing all that. Yeah, you lost count. Mixed it at the bottom of the screen. The Rookie. We go live twice a week, Wednesday nights, and post game shows after every single show. Yeah, I'm done. Yeah, you can stop counting.
Oh shit, you
I'm
saved
done.
6 seconds, bro.
I know.
You
I'm
caught
good.
it like 29 and a half. You caught it.
West,
no time.
West, West.
I was saying
West.
no timeouts needed.
I know,
bro.
but you know I'm good.
What?
You know
I know you good, bro.
I'm
I'm
good.
not mad.
I'm
I'm not.
good.
I never
I'm
doubted
damn
you.
good. No,
I
damn
never
good.
doubted you a show in my life.
I'm
never
talking
doubted
shit.
you from nothing.
He
You don't buy.
says-
You don't buy no Bears gears, but other than that, you are solid.
This may be a good, and I'll put the timer on the screen. Mark Rob, start using the segment where you use a timer, a minute timer, minute only. Now, if you don't get the minute, what happens, Bear Truth? If you don't make it within the minute, it got to be a penalty. Put that in the chat.
Can I say something?
Mama Blue said I'm setting my timer. Okay,
Can I
fellas.
say something? Chef West has a minor-in-law.
What?
A minor.
I have a minor.
minor-in-law, like a minor speed round.
I'm a debate champion.
Oh,
All right, no. In all
cool.
seriousness, and look, happy
I'm all serious.
Thanksgiving. Happy
Happy
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving.
Before we wrap this up, I want to ask everybody one of their
Can we
favorite
do like 10
Thanksgiving
minutes of
dishes.
thank-
But
Fuck. Okay.
so think about that before we get there. But I got a few more
I
questions
thought we should do
for the guys.
before we
Wes,
get to that,
golly, Wes,
I was gonna-
Wes,
I was
Wes.
Mark Rob. I was just
Just
gonna
let
say
me
we
talk.
should all say that we like something that we thankful
When
for.
we get there, it's like, you know, I'll be testing you though. I'll be doing this on purpose to
I
see
know
how
you
many
do.
times I'm gonna try to get through the next.
Hey,
and
look,
see how
we
many
can
times you
never
gonna
get-
stay
We can
stuck
never
there.
get the same studio because Mark Rob will punch me.
No, if we was in, no, honestly, hold on. If we was in the same studio, like you would feel it. Like you would see it.
I don't know. I'm trying to put us.
But
in-
I'm good,
next year.
and
No, I'm working on giving us a.
I
next
respect your
week.
craft. So
man.
you know, it is what it is.
No,
This is what we do.
bro. I love you to death, bro. You my brother. I never met. It's fine.
Wes, I'm thankful for you.
I am. See, that's what I wanted to say. That's what I wanted to give us, and then I want to give them afterward. Not
Mixed
Cool.
it ain't in it. We don't know if we thankful for him yet. We got we don't
we
know
kind of
yet.
thankful. Hey, he brought water and soda, so
The only thing I'm thankful for, and look, now he got me derailed. The only thing I'm thankful for is now he can go at it with you, and I can take a break. That's that's the only thing.
I don't know, man. I sting like a butterfly. What is it? Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee. I think that's what it is. I don't know, but you got
Questions,
it. Mark Rob,
questions, questions for the guys. I asked y'all about Jalen Carter or Darnell Wright. This I want to be quick, and this because this is not even really equal. So I got three more I want to ask. Ozzy or Theo? Anybody can jump in there first.
I got it first. I got it first.
There you go. You hit that buzzer.
I had my tap thing in here, not my mouse thing here. Ozzy Chaprillo. I'm taking Ozzy Chaprillo all day long. I'm taking 6'5", 3/4. What he is. I want the tanks. You said what we said, Mark Rob. We should do that. I want the big ass tank. I get it that he had a slow start or whatever. I said about Darren Rochard training fucking offensive linemen since dinosaurs grew legs. He is gonna be a good offensive lineman. I don't give a fuck if he's a tackle. Actually, I do. I need that big ass motherfucker to be a tackle. I ain't gonna lie. I need him to be a tackle. Right, left, center. I don't care. Tackle. He's learning. He's getting it. It takes time. And this is what I want Bears fans to understand before I'm gonna jump out. This is my longest segment, Bear Truth. This is a franchise of training of every single position. Hey, guess what? Our coaching staff is one of the best coaching staffs. I think it's fourth in the league. That's my guess. It's not a measurement for it, but fuck y'all. Y'all don't like being great.
I will put us first.
I was gonna. Hey, look, I I was just trying to be because I got a heartbeat in my head. I just fuck
You
with
heard that? I didn't know if that was gonna
yeah, like
work.
shit.
That's
Yeah, that
crazy.
shit worked. That shit worked. We go. Yeah, I heard that right now.
That's mixed it.
I think it's great. It's fucking great. Like our running back coach, our wide receiver coach, our fucking DB coach. Like, let's just hold on to all of those people. Our head coach, Declan Doyle, Dennis Allen. Like, let's just Dennis Allen, don't go nowhere. You don't need another new head coach job.
Ozzy, and Theo West.
My whole thing is
They
this.
got more questions.
All right, cool. Fine. My whole thing is the coaching staff is great. Ozzy will be great. He has all the traits. And I am guaranteeing. Oh man, I don't guarantee, but
I was about to say I can't wait till it is.
Nah, I'm not gonna guarantee, but I think Ozzy is going to be a good tackle for the Chicago Bears.
Time mixed it.
I'm gonna say Ozzy too, just because I trust the pass protection, but not just like if Ozzy's in, it doesn't necessarily just mean Theo is not gonna play. You know what I'm saying? Like he gonna come in like heavier sets and stuff like that. And I think that kind of make more sense anyway because he's a better run blocker. So when you kind of get him out of like that, that's when you start seeing like tackles moving up the field with the run and stuff like that. So I think if Theo playing swing, that might work in our favor anyway. I'm just kind of I'm wondering how it's gonna look from a down as far as the run game because that was kind of one point and he's a better run blocker. So I wonder, if they change how to also look with a better pass protector in there, but that's Caleb's blind side, so you got to give it up to the pass protector.
Mm-hmm.
You done?
Oh.
Hey,
shit.
I'm not gonna lie.
I ain't gonna say nothing.
The heartbeats is about to start beating.
Nah, we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna bring some more sounds in here. I gotta figure it out. We gotta do that.
Yes,
shit.
Mama Blues. West picked Ozzy.
Of course I did. Ooh, I get one kill.
Bear True said, "Go watch the tape. You can see Caleb feel for Ozzy was noticeably different.
Comfortable.
I think maybe year 3 for real for Ozzy. I think Theo now in the start of next season maybe phase out as Ozzy learns more. Mama Blues.
I think Theo gonna be on the team for a while.
Too.
I think he'll be on our team for a while. But I think that all right, y'all can go. You want to see what
we listening? Keep going. Yeah,
all right, cool.
Don't
have y'all ever seen
now?
No, I ain't getting shy. I just sat back because I felt like I was kind of overtaking. Look, y'all seen Wembanyama against all the other NBA players last year and this year?
Who was Wembanyama in this scenario?
Ozzy.
Okay.
It's like just naturally looking at him. It's like I don't know if y'all ever met. I've met plenty of NFL players, plenty of NFL baseball, like just large people. And I am I call it. I'm a collegiate athlete. Call that much. And I mean, I'm a good D1 guard, good D1 point guard. I played D1 point guard for a little bit, but anyway, nobody cares. See these guys. Look,
Wes, you are something else, bro.
No, because when I met Jerome Bettis and Eddie George in Scottsdale, Arizona, like 5 years ago, I was just at a taco stand getting a taco, and I turned and I seen y'all know Jerome Bettis, like he got the Steve Harvey haircut. It's just like that's their haircut. It's like you ask for that haircut. You say, "Can I get the Jerome Bettis or the Steve Harvey?" It's the same fucker. And I seen him. He's like, "Oh yeah, I'm waiting on my friend." Oh, all right, cool. He's like, "Here he is." And I said, "Oh, it's Eddie George." And I told Lola. She said, "Why are you smiling so much?" I said, "This is fucking Hall of Famer Jerome Bettis and Eddie George in front of me ordering tacos. And he said, "You know who I am?" That's what Jerome Bettis said to me. I said, "Yeah, you're fucking the bust, Jerome Bettis." He said, "Oh, okay." He said, What are you getting?" I said, "I don't know. I'm thinking taco."
Chef
This is it.
West, what are you
Oh
doing?
my fucking God. All right, fine. So
I'm
he bought
not.
me, he bought me and my friends like 20 something tacos. And then him and Eddie George just walked the fuck off in Adidas tracksuits. Nobody cared about them. Nobody knew them. Nobody fucking cared about them. But me and like 2 security guards who
West, do
had
you care
fantasy-
about me?
Of course.
Do you care if I get my Ozzy or Triple or Theo pick in? Do you care that if I get mine, can I go or no? Why you sitting there looking like that?
Because you destroyed one of my best football
Oh
experience
my
from a football
gosh.
player. Like I met 2 Hall of Famers, and you want to talk about a rookie?
I just want to give
That was
my pick.
Fine. All right,
Everybody
fine.
got their pick
Fine.
in.
All right,
I
cool. All
want
right,
to pick mine too.
All right, fine. All right, go pick yours. Go pick yours. I am just saying the levels of shit that happens in life. All right, fine. Go. Cool. Look, I think I can do 2 taps.
That was the first time you tapped. You tapped it once in that motherfucker. Wes, I know you know. Look.
Look. You know I've been struggling with this FIFA. And the thing is, I want all y'all to know, Mark Robb made me get this kind of microphone.
Oh, yeah,
So I'm
okay.
still
Now I
learning
know.
it.
Before, when in the green room, I was like, I don't remember that, Wes. Now I know you be lying. Now I know you be lying because I.
Oh,
Now
no,
I
the fuck I don't. I got a
know.
5.5. I got a 5.5 microphone. That's why our microphone's the same color. Look. I want everybody to look.
Now I know you
Turn
be
the
lying.
camera.
No, serious. On a serious
am.
note, no, for real,
serious note, y'all got it.
Ozzy and Theo, and like I said, I got a couple more. I got a couple more questions for the guys. Ozzy and Theo, Wes went. Where did Wes go? Where did you go, Wes?
We both said
Y'all both went Ozzy. I'm going Ozzy, and
Ozzy.
honestly, I'm shocked.
Ozzy.
Mixed it. You was on the Theo train at first, but it makes sense though. So I'm gonna make a quick. Huh?
I like that run game. I want it to stay the same.
So I'm gonna make a quick point for both, real quick. Yes, Theo is better in the run game. You could see it. It was evident in that game. Wes, you told us you watched the all 22, and you saw it too. Ozzy was fucking pass pro like a motherfucker. He's pass pro like a motherfucker. And look, I don't like to act like I know more than the next person unless I have to. Sometimes I gotta, flex on a motherfucker. But if I'm going to teach a O lineman, and Bear Truth, I know you in the chat, you could agree with me. You know some shit. If I'm gonna teach an O lineman how to pass pro or run block, oh yeah, give me run block. I can teach him that. You know what I mean? It's easier for me to teach a guy to throw his weight around or be aggressive or be mean. You know what I mean? Or get low when you
be a dog.
Be a dog or get leverage. It's hard to teach a big ass dude to catch a mean Khalil Mack
Be
or
technical. Be technical.
to
I'm
catch
trying to help you.
TJ Watt or Khalil Mack in his prime, or Myles Garrett. It's harder for me to teach a guy to sit back and let them come at you and know how to block. You see, I'm sitting now. I'm in my stance and shit already, but it's harder for me to teach you that. You know what I mean? Bear Truth said, but when you saw 18 passes and it was in rhythm and it didn't seem redundant, that's huge.
That's a fact.
That is a fact. But that's my thing. That's my only thing. Now, do I think the Bears gonna go with Theo if he's yeah, I do. I do think the Bears gonna go with Theo because Theo didn't play bad enough to get benched. He wasn't Braxton Jones level. If that makes sense. Mama Blues, you funny. Mama Blues, hey, Mama Blues been with us before Wes even got here. I fuck with her. But he definitely said technical or some shit like that. But It's easier to teach that. You get what I'm saying? Mixed it.
Yeah.
And I would
Yeah,
say West, but I'm sure West
see,
didn't hear none I said.
in a
I heard
run,
everything you said.
finding the target.
I didn't read no comments.
But when you in the
Go
pass
on.
game, you looking at different stunts and all this other stuff, is figuring out which one of these guys I got to pick up, and if I got to miss assignment, my quarterback is in the ground.
It's smoked.
Yeah, so
He's
you
smoked.
got to be really smart and really quick with it to be able to pass protect, because by the time you stand up and you start that kick stuff, they on the move. So you got to be able to keep up with it and making sure that you understand protection and you got the right target and stuff like that. So yeah, it's definitely easier. But I think what Bear Truth has said about it being 18 straight passes is another thing to pay attention to as well. Is like
That's what he said. I misread that.
Yeah, if you look about it, I think that they kind of look at it the same way in terms of what Ozzy's strengths are versus what Theo's strengths are. And
hold on, Wes. I wanna talk about this one real quick. Go ahead, keep going, Mixed it.
No, I was reading and then I clicked it and it just put everything that I was scrolling down and looking at up and down.
Oh yeah, but this the oh no, I thought it was the other comment. But yeah, I think that's going to end up being a big factor too in terms of like how they run the offense and how they scheme stuff in terms of like what the first 15 and stuff is, because we all feel like Ben Johnson be coming out pretty pass happy. Like,
yes,
as far as the run game,
I love it sometimes.
We run really well, but we don't run 25 plus attempts a game. You know what I'm saying? Like some games we barely touch 20 between two backs. You know what I'm saying? But if they got the guy out there that's the better run, that's the better pass protector, and Caleb feels more comfortable in the pocket, I wouldn't think that they're going to hesitate to put them in, especially considering that that's what the battle was at the beginning of the year. So it's got to be of some big importance to them.
So in West, all I want you to do is agree with me or not. Bear Truth said Ozzy wasn't bad in the run, but on 2 reps, he not a explosive mover, but he can do enough. Wes, what was my biggest issue with Ozzy coming out the draft? He was not aggressive, and I didn't see aggressive from him, right? Didn't I keep saying that? I didn't see aggressive when he got engaged with a defender. That was my biggest issue.
You want me to say what you said?
Go ahead.
Why you wanted to go in? I can't go in depth, but you want to go.
Oh, you can just say yes.
I was fuck with you. No, you're wrong. No, that's not what I'm saying. You wanted a DAWG. You wanted Ozzy to be a dog, which is exactly what you were just trying to allude to. You want him to be a dog. You want to be a dog. You want him to do what we seen some of our defensive do, run a motherfucker into the 4th fucking seat in the stands and crush people beers. That's what you wanted, a dog. CJGJ, you wanted a dog. That's what you wanted. That's all I got to say. Now, what's the next thing you want me to talk about?
No, you good. I just wanted to put that up there because I saw this with Ozzy, which was some of the reasons I didn't know why some people was super high. I'm like, okay, we can hope as Bears fans, but we got film out there to look at this kid and let us know where we could put him.
He dogged some people. He dogged some people last game. Not extremely dogged, but yeah, give a kid a crayon, he'll draw you a flower. Give him an M16, he'll kill your enemies. We'll get that next time.
Ozzy hasn't played that good to replace someone who ain't really playing bad. That's why
you think
I think Theo gonna start. That's the thing. I would start Ozzy, but I do think they're gonna start Theo if he's.
And my only question is, you think Theo is a dog?
Me?
Yeah, I'm asking you straight up. You think Theo's a dog? The dog.
No, but I would start Ozzy, but I think the Bears gonna start.
What you think?
Theo.
You think Theo is more dog and Ozzy is more pup?
I would start Ozzy, but I think the Bears gonna start Theo.
All right, fine. I'm just asking what you think. You think Theo is more dog and Isaac is more pup? Like he could possibly be that eventually.
I would start
Uh-huh.
Ozzy.
I didn't say
The
who
pup.
you start. All right,
The
fine.
pup, I guess, if you feel like
You would start Theo the dog over Ozzy the pup.
No, he just said he'll start Ozzy.
I was Ozzy.
You start Ozzy?
I just said it 5 times. What? Okay, look.
All
Yeah,
right,
Wes.
cool. My bad. Hold on. I'm trying to
Lock
write.
in.
I got something in my other.
Woosah and lock in. All right, because I know it
I'm
didn't take
shocked.
mixed. I know it didn't take
I
mixed
swear
to
to God,
say it
no. The
for you
crazy
to
thing
realize what I was
is,
saying.
the crazy
4
thing
times
is,
to
I'm
you.
sorry. I'm gonna take everybody back to a long time ago, long days ago.
You tired of the stories. But go ahead, give us one more.
No. I'm with you. Now I'm writing it down in my book.
Kai. Oh no, that's Lola. Oh, I bet it's Lola. I don't know why you can't see Mama Blues in the chat.
She came
I don't
home.
know
That's
why.
her best friend.
Is it? I don't know. Mama Blues. I used to like Mama Blues, but Mama Blues been mean as
She's
fuck.
just been absent.
Yeah.
She's been absent. She's been tardy,
Yeah,
as they say.
I would just say that she
They
been
tardy.
She
been
come
tardy.
in, God damn, Mama.
Last season she was present, and then she got almost. I think she had like a 3.8 GPA. Now because of tardiness, you like 2.7. Sorry. All right, next.
Back
What
to
else
the
we got
football.
Back to
Bertrue
the
said,
football.
Mark, go watch the tape on Ozzy. What he does is give different angles for his QB to read, and the angles he gets into are very accurate. Go look. He set very defined angles. Hey, I did, and that's why I'm going with Ozzy. But I'm only going with Ozzy because let's see it again. I don't think the Bears gonna do it off one good game. I damn sure don't think they're gonna do it. But yeah, I would definitely do it. Y'all ready for another question?
Yeah.
Sesame Street like Elmo. What you got? The word of the day is
Questions
offense.
for the guys.
This is crazy.
Who went first last time? Was it you? It was Wes.
It don't matter. I want Mix to go first. I've been here for a long time.
Do you think Vic Fangio's defense will be tougher on Caleb? Now, this is more layered question. You gotta be actually think about this one. Do you think Vic Fangio's defense will be tougher on Caleb than Brian Flores' defense?
Absolutely. Can I go first? Mix it.
You just said Mix it can go first.
I did, but I heard the question. Mix it. That's why I said, can I go first?
I'm gonna put some stats up there for y'all for what is going on with that defense. Go ahead. As you talk, you can read the defense, see what the numbers go. Go ahead. Do you think Vic Fangio's defense will be tougher on Caleb than Brian Flores' defense? It's a little more in-depth question. It ain't so simple as a yes or no. And you can say yes or no, but I'm gonna ask you why too.
I can say yes or no. I cannot give you why. I don't know what you can put the stats up there, and I can tell you. How about this? They defense in totality ain't reached top 12, except for fumbles. Let me take that back. Fumbles. Who fumbled? Do we fumble the ball? DJ got 2 fumbles this season in 13 games. Nobody. Caleb last game. So we have 3 fumbles in 13 fucking games. And if you want to talk about Caleb turning the ball over, he doesn't turn the ball over. He didn't turn the ball over last year after almost 70 fucking sacks. I appreciate. I want to say I love, but I appreciate Vic Fangio. I like what he did for our organization when he was here. I am not knocking him and saying he can't and this and that and blah blah blah. I'm only saying my roster, just like I did in the offseason, of how good we were in depth. Remember that part? How good we are. I talked about that. How determined we are. Our head coach we are. I don't think we are scared of Vic Fangio's defense. And now I want to say this. I am
do
not
agree with
saying
that. I do agree with that.
I am not saying that Vic Fangio defense can't beat our offense. Hey, look, we little tadpoles in the fucking water. We ain't even grow our legs yet. We got some toes though. We got some little toes kicking out. Like we're growing for sure. But I'm not scared. I'm not Chicago fans. We 8-3 on week 13, and our defense is hurt, damaged, and we still lead the league in takeaways. What the fuck y'all like? You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that for it, but like, this is us battered. Our defense can still get more than 16 takeaways. Our linebackers, who we had last week, can still do better. Our special teams, the last 2 weeks, can still do better. Like everybody can still do better.
But we talking about
Vic
Caleb.
Fangio-
Yeah, Caleb and Fangio, not our linebackers.
Hey, you know how pyramid grows out and grows up. I was getting to Caleb. I'll give you 2 seconds. All the way up to the top of our head coach and our quarterback is probably the best combination of head coaching and quarterback in NFL that will probably exist for a while. And I'm going to stand on that. On what day is this again? 11/25. Put it in my book.
26.
26 out because midnight hit for y'all East Coast people. You know I love
It's 26 all across the United States.
Is it? Damn, we've been here too long. All right, I'm finna get the fuck up out of here. That's what I'm just saying. All right, it's Thanksgiving. I just put Thanksgiving.
It is actually Thanksgiving over where we at. But so happy Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving 25. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving and all Bears fans to Caleb Williams and Ben Johnson. This shit, this thing is finna be so like revolutionary that they're gonna. It's fine. It's okay. I don't know what was the question again, Mark Rob? Because
oh man,
I just got.
I got it. I know. Because
you
gotta focus,
of it.
and you gotta
I
focus,
in the-
and you
in
gotta
the
lock
open
in, and you gotta
All right,
focus.
What was the question again? I'm gonna give you a one-word answer. That's what
I mean, look,
What
do
was
you
your
think
question?
Vic Fangio's defense is gonna be tougher on Caleb than Brian Flores?
Absolutely
Like
not.
Brian Flores.
Absolutely
Bear
not.
Truth said that's a loaded question. I know it was a loaded question, Bear Truth,
Absolutely
because I
not.
wanted to talk football. It's a football question. It's a football to talk.
I got lost in how good I was thinking of.
Nah, you
2 or
gotta,
3
you
seasons.
gotta.
Oh, you want them to question to that Bear Truth? You want absolutely not. I don't care what stats says or whatever. It's absolutely not. Watch what we do.
Mixed it. What you thinking?
I'm gonna go with no, and there's a few reasons why. The first reason why is we just watched Brian Flores dial up 70+% blitz, and we're not gonna see that from Vic Fangio for one. That in itself is just already going to be a big factor. But I don't think that just automatically makes it an easy game for Caleb, because what Vic Fangio does well, he doesn't give you a lot to look at pre-snap. So what that does with this matchup against Caleb is they're basically, what they're trying to do is they're trying to challenge his eyes as a year 2 quarterback.
Yep.
They're trying to see if he's looking in the right places. They're trying to see if Caleb post-snap is going to make a mistake or be late to a read or something that they can capitalize on that's going to make the Bears offense have a bad game. So what this game is going to come down to from that perspective is, 1, Caleb to play on time and play in rhythm, and 2, to trust his receivers and his pass catchers to be in the spot that they need to be when they're supposed to be there. The same thing that we kind of seen with him throw on that pass to DJ Moore last week, as well as the one that he had to Coast and Loveland, but he threw it before they even were out of their break. If you can do that and you can do it well, not only is that going to show us as fans progression from him in terms of him being able to play in Ben Johnson's system, but it's also going to allow him to be able to combat some of these stronger defenses that try to mix it up and do all these things in the backfield. That's going to make it hard to look.
So, yes, absolute. First of all, yes. Ben Vic Fangio is going to test Caleb's eyes. Caleb turned his back to the defense a lot, like if not number one, number two. Meaning they run play action a shit ton in this offense. Caleb's back will be turned from what he saw when he was under center and then hiked the ball. He's going to turn his back and then he's going to turn back and it's going to be something totally different. Ben Johnson going to have the answers for him. You know what I mean? When they talking about this game plan, he going to have answers to this test for Caleb to go to when he does snap his head around and get ready to make that throw. Now, so before I keep going, was that a yes or was that a no from you?
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be harder than Brian Flores. No.
Wes, yours was a no too, right? Yeah, yours was a no too. I agree. I agree with y'all. I agree with both of y'all. I don't think it's going to be harder. Just for the, like you said, 68% to 78% was the number I saw. That was the range that Flores blitzed last week. Not last week, but the week before that. That's a fucking shit ton. That's a lot. That's a fucking lot of blitzes. It's a lot of blitzes.
78.3
And when
was
you
official.
sacrificing defenders back in to try to get home faster too, so that kind of plays a big part of it too. Like Caleb ain't gonna be looking back there and it's a lot of one-on-ones and stuff like that. Like it's gonna be a lot of mixed up stuff that he's looking at.
So you got that aspect of it with the less blitzes, I guess, if because I don't think Pittsburgh didn't blitz that much either. But we saw this against the Saints, and Ben Johnson talked about this. Vic Fangio style of defense, prevent defense, 2 safeties high. They are trying to limit explosive plays. What have we been talking about all season? Bears lead the league in explosive plays. Every week, Bears lead the league in explosive plays. More explosive plays. This is what this defense is designed to do. Limit explosive plays. Ben Johnson knows this. Like that. This is why I'm confident. You know what I mean? Ben Johnson knows this. He's going to create answers for the test for Caleb Williams. To the test for Caleb Williams. Can Caleb hit those passes? Because I y'all know I didn't like.
You will.
I didn't like it last week. Hit him, and gash him. Let Luther Burden catch a 10-yard route and take it 25. You know what I mean? Like do that. That's what I need them to do. No, hell nah. Because when I don't care, even if you Tom Brady, who can pick up the blitz and throw it to the hot zone. Blitzing is tough to go against. You know what I mean? Like regardless of who you are, don't nobody want to get blitzed all goddamn game. Vic Fangio not gonna do that. So I'm with y'all. No, I think the disguise of the defense that he does pre-snap and post-snap, I think that's going to be big, but I think Caleb is smart enough to study and know how to combat that. What's up, Wes?
Anybody, I just had this cups, some bottles over there. I'm at the cola. Anybody else want some yak?
No.
Y'all know what yak? Y'all know what yak means? Did you see Luther Burden? You see Luther Burden? Did you see Coach 11? Did you see DJ Moore? It doesn't.
The yak is why you asked me. What was the question again?
No, he said yak as in yards after catch.
Oh yeah, but nah. I don't want to say yak. I don't even want to. Just let's say yards after catch. Let's just say yards after catch. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna say yak. That's what everybody else say. Hey, Troy Aikman say it. Everybody else say it. We call it yak. take a sip, take a shot, take a whole bottle of it. My whole thing is this: it counts towards the quarterback's total yardage, right? And it count towards to every first down. It's what Luther Burton does the best.
I agree with that.
It does what DJ does the best. It does what Coastin Loveland does the best. It's your first downs constantly. You know what defeats a blitz? Yak. I throw about 3 yards short. You can't tackle them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
my wide receivers are blocking, my
Mhm.
tight ends are blocking. We are moving offensive linemen up the field who block.
And
Like-
that was actually a question I was going to ask you, Mark Rob. 'Cause
I
you
got hurt.
that point, like Ben Johnson's going to create an offense to combat that defense, right? But how much of it are we going to see, like him kind of just play into taking what they're trying to give him? You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they're gonna try to cover
Yeah.
everything, not let
Yeah.
nobody,
I want to mix it.
et cetera, et cetera.
They front four can only cover so much. So if I can, and this is a kind of issue that we've had with Caleb a little bit, but I seen him get really good at it this season. Even last game of handing play action kind of thing, handing it off under the center, boom, hitting that 1 yarder, and then letting them go get it. So Zach Bond can only be on one side of the field so much for so long. So if he's on the right side, then I can get 5, 6, 7, 8 over here with Luther Burton, Coastin Loveland. And I'm just talking about the rookies. I'm just going to talk about the rookies. Vice versa, constantly, continuously going. What they going to do? My offensive line is 3rd in the NFL. And then we bring in a Newman, and then we bring in, you see what I'm saying? And then you got Loveland and Coastin, and you got not Duvernay. What's the other one name? Smythe 81. Smythe, you got those guys coming in and they bringing up blocks, no block, no rock. I feel like we can treat the Philadelphia Eagles like a marble block and carve out the statue of David.
Hold on, because
Carving up the Eagles is not going to be easy.
what? Hold on. What was the question again? I
You're-
totally forgot the question. No, not gonna lie, I did. I forgot the question. I had an
So
answer.
the original question was whether or not if this was going to be a harder game from.
No, the one you just asked though.
Oh, my bad. My question to you was, do you think that this is going to be a game where Ben Johnson tries to overcome the defense, trying to keep him in,
Vic,
or is he just going to play into what the defense is giving him?
no, you said, do you think that can Ben Johnson overcome Vic Fangio? And I think he can.
No, Ben Johnson not sitting back. He's not gonna sit back. You know what I mean? Like Ben Johnson is going to dictate the game with his offense. Like he's going to make you bring out certain personnel based off what he's running. You know what I mean? Like, no, he's not gonna sit. He's gonna take his shots, even with them playing that too high safety defense, preventing explosive plays. He's going to figure it out. Trust me. He told us he hate tush push. He don't like, and this is why this is another thing, real quick, the whole completion percentage. They hunt big plays in his offense. You know what I mean? Like that's what they do. Ben Johnson loves big plays. That's why we lead the league. Eagles ain't gonna stop that. You know what I mean? I think they have a safety out. Their starting safety is out. He's going to hunt big plays, and honestly, don't be surprised if it's been a week or two, I don't know exactly, since we've seen one of those trick plays. Don't be surprised if he bring one out that go for 50-yard touchdown, 40. You know what I mean? A trick play.
Yeah, and
We
I was-
saw one. We
I
saw
think
one
that's
last week. We
we
saw
make
a
the
triple
two
handoff.
are playing true to the defense. They got to start. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make the safety depth have to come up a little bit. It's gonna make them start having not necessarily be as exotic on the back end to try to combat some of the stuff Ben Johnson is gonna bring to the table. I think that's something that's gonna open up, especially with him being able, knowing that he got those plays that he can pull out. Whereas like it might be a trick play that goes for a big play or something like that.
I'm telling you right now, if that O-line is holding up, Ben Johnson, all Ben Johnson is worried about is that front seven. Because they got some guys, even they got some dudes, man. And if if that O-line is holding up, Ben Johnson gonna have a fun day. And you know, Caleb's gonna throw him. He gonna throw him, take his shots, and try to keep those explosive plays going. Bear Truth said if we see more than one trick play by half, it means Vic is ahead.
I would agree with that.
You might be right, but you might have to trick these. You might have to trick this defense to tie the game up before, you know what I mean? Just to get back in it if you're down a touchdown. Let's go steal one. It's called stealing a touchdown that you probably wouldn't have got if you went head on our offense versus your defense. But I do think our offense gonna put up some points.
Yeah.
What's up, Wes? See, yeah, the 5 clicks. I think I got one more for y'all.
Hey, here we go. Yeah, no, I am way beyond y'all. I think we will put up easily 25-ish points, 24 to 27, easy. And I say easy against the Super Bowl champs. That's what I feel like my offense is going to do against them.
I got one more question, and then let's get to our game predictions, and we'll wrap this thing up.
All right.
One more question. We can keep it short, simple. How much does the view of the Chicago Bears change if we do win this game?
Boy, people gonna be flipping like a light. People gonna be flipping like a light switch. They're gonna be outside talking about the Bears. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, like, this is because everybody thinks the game that we like when we started the show. This is the game that we talked about, which is whether or not if we had that statement win. TP came in and said it. We don't have that win that we can hang our hat on. We don't have that win that y'all can hang y'all hat on. We ain't worried about what we hanging our hat at. We rolling like a rolling stone. We just through and collecting what we collect on the way down. That's what is important to us. But I think everybody else, they look for something to validate us, and they also looking for a way to invalidate. So if we lose this game, it'll be like the Bears is frauds, blah blah blah. Blah, blah.
Yep.
But if we win this game, people are gonna be trying to come out and say, "Oh, well, y'all finally beat a good team, et cetera, et cetera." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's I really don't agree with it though. I feel like we've been playing at a pretty high level for a good amount of this year, and we not nowhere near the ceiling. And I think that's something that we don't let slip on the show. Like, we always talk about where we have left to go. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I don't know. Lola said they're gonna find a reason to say we still not good, and they always are.
She right.
But if we lose, if they lose, they're gonna say they gave it to us. The Eagles didn't have to win hard. Yeah, there's gonna be some stupid stuff like that.
It's gonna be some crazy shit. Go ahead, Wes.
Is it my turn? All right. Okay. So far, I'm going to tell you this. It don't matter who we beat. It don't matter what team we beat. Do you understand the parity of the NFL right now? All right, fine. We beat the Eagles, right, on prime Friday night after Thanksgiving. It's going to be a few people who said, one of my favorite shows, who me and my Raw, we talk shit about, Colin Cowherd. Colin already moved to Chicago so he can be a Chicago fan. You know what I'm saying? But the ones who fucking didn't they're gonna find something. Mark Rob, what I say? They're gonna find something. They're finding something. It was 2 months ago that everybody was talking about that. What our quarterback was worrying and all this other kind of shit. It's nothing we can do. I guarantee you to say that we are like a contender in the way.
It's a few media I already know who they is, but it's a few people in the media that's gonna flip like a light switch, like they've been knowing the Bears was good this whole time.
All right, cool. Look, Colin. All right, cool. I get you. Mixed it. Fine. Mark Rob, what did I say? You asked me, what was that? 7 weeks ago? Why you like Colin Cowherd? Colin converted 6 weeks ago. I'm not saying you're wrong, Mixed it. What I'm saying is, cumulatively, if we even beat the Eagles, not just Eagles fans, somebody's gonna find a way to say that, hey, yeah, we're not just there yet. They're gonna say, oh yeah, we're a playoff team. Now, if we win against the Eagles, we're a playoff. Well, you're not a Super Bowl contender, and it's like, what do you thought we were going? What do you thought we wanted as fans?
So the narrative, it's not gonna change if we win this game.
No, not nationally, not globally, not nothing. Like for us, it. Hey, Mark, right? What did I say? I'm already. I told you, I got my fucking rank up here. I got us 11-6.
3 more games.
That's if we hit 11-6, I'm above my bottom. 11-6 is my top because this we talked about. I know we're gonna be 9. 9. Hey, look, I'm gonna say this again.
Whoop-de-doo.
9 wins or 11 wins. That's what I thought we would be. Somewhere in between 9 and 11. How it happens, like Mark said, whoop-de fucking do.
Nah, that shit.
My whole thing is Bears fans, stop listening to anybody. And I don't even live in Chicago no more. I've been out of Chicago for a long time, but I'm still Chicago. I don't listen to these people out here when they talk about their food is good, their people look good, their music is good. I don't care. I make a lot of money. That's why I live in the Southwest. That's why I work in the Southwest. That's it. If I can make the same amount of money I make down here and live in fucking, I don't know, Joliet, I will move to Joliet in that fucking instance. So my example to that is to say, stop listening to them. Stop listening to those people who say that we ain't this, we ain't that. We just, I don't know, man. Like, look at what we doing. Mark Rob, you convinced me on my quarterback. And I be like, hey, you like Caleb? I love Caleb Williams. He's my quarterback. Oh, well, you think he is? Hey, shit. If I had to give credit to somebody, hey, Mark Rob, tell him how you taught me and showed me that, like, hey, look, I should stand on and be on Caleb Williams. Am I wrong?
I think a lot of people, was tripping on Caleb Williams. So
the only person on the team that I was super, super strong on was 1-5. Mark said, hey, outside of the show, he texted me, he said, hey, man, you might want to get off that Penix shit and that Jaden Daniels shit and get on Caleb Williams. I said, you know what? That was 30. You remember? You remember that?
Penix is crazy, but I mean,
you remember that? You remember that? You remember that conversation we had? And you told me, kick that shit. All right, I'm gonna tell all y'all back.
No, we don't need to go back in the past. The past. They could go back and watch that episode. Give us some more views and watch time.
Personal text, but
yeah, we don't need to go back there.
All right, cool.
Let's do some bold predictions and then score game predictions, and we'll wrap this thing up.
All right.
Anybody
cool.
got something
I'm gonna
bold?
let y'all go first. I got I got obvious and I got bold. But
Go ahead.
mix it.
Take it
Mix it.
away.
I'm
Go
gonna let
first.
mix. I'm gonna let mix it go first.
Go ahead.
'Cause-
Go
He
ahead.
been going first all night.
Oh, I was
I'll go.
giving you
Okay,
the
I'll go
privilege.
first. I'll go first.
Oh,
I'll
go
first.
first, Mark.
Yeah,
You
I'll
know
go
I love.
first.
I love to go first.
Bold
but fine.
prediction for me is going to be, and this is bold. Nashawn Wright gets
No.
Two takeaways.
Fuck yeah.
Two takeaways. Jalen Hurts has
Ah,
had
fuck
one
you. Fuck you.
interception on this season.
F you. Yeah.
Is
all right.
two takeaways too bold? Is that not bold enough?
No, that's good. That's really good.
I'm going Nashawn Wright.
I
get two
got
interceptions,
I
not
got
just
depth on
takeaways.
it.
Two interceptions. Interceptions on Jalen Hurts. That's my bold takeaway. And then my prediction. Man, this is a tough one. It's a tough one. But the Bears keep winning. They've been winning, so I'm not gonna not pick them until they, till they show me otherwise. I'm going Bears win. 24. That's what the count. 24.
Wow.
24-21.
We
Bears.
average 26. Oh, that's good. That's good.
Bears
All right.
win 24-21. That's my game prediction. And my bold prediction is Nashawn Wright is going to get two interceptions. I probably should have went the Bears get two interceptions,
Fuck.
but
All right,
I'll
cool.
just go Nashawn Wright.
Nice. All right, cool. Other Marcus, you want to go?
No, go ahead.
No. That wasn't a request. That was you go first.
Just go. Holy shit. Just go.
All right, fine. I'll just fucking go then. How about this? Since Mark, I want to take it. I'm gonna say this. Nation Wright, easy interception. Pick 6. Like my cat piss every day. I think he had a pick 6. And then I'm gonna give y'all in depth and detailed. Nation Wright is gonna get an interception for a pick 6, and Jalen Johnson to come back for a pick 6. That's Mark Rob's 2 interceptions. I got Montez Sweat for a sack and a half. And then on top of that, I got Caleb for 2 passing touchdowns. And I got Monangai for another touchdown. Oh, don't chuckle. Don't chuckle.
What's your prediction?
I tried to let Mixon get something in.
What's your score?
And,
Yeah, what's your score?
my score prediction. I'm gonna say 21. 24-17. Actually, I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go a little bit higher. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I'm about to say the
28-21. 28-21.
28-21 to 17 in a while.
Yeah, 28-21. What?
It's been a while since the defense held somebody to 17.
Well, it's been a while since we had three third string. Well, I mean, no, I take that back. I'm right. You right, Mark Rob. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. You right.
I know.
You right. Because I could say our linebacker course down to the third string, but our secondary been down to the third string, and we still where we at. So you're right. All right, cool. I'm gonna boost it up a little bit, and I go 28-24.
28-24. Okay, I can see that happening. I can definitely see that happening. Mixed it. Bold. Start with your bold. And with your score.
Yeah, I wanted to wait because I figured both of y'all bold predictions is going to be defensive. So my bold prediction for this game is that we're going to hold Saquon a sub for 4.5 a carry. That shouldn't be hard to do because Saquon ain't been looking that good this year. But we also have had a trend of running backs coming against us and having a big game, even if they haven't had a big game previously. And we know they got the ability to do it. So I want to see this team just kind of not let him go out there and show them a game like they was used to seeing last year, and this be the game everybody said Saquon is back on. So my bold prediction is that we hold him under 4.5 a carry.
You know what his what his season average is?
I know. Is it sub 4?
Yes, 3.7.
Yeah, and that's kind of why I was like 4.5 kind of seemed like it, because that's what our goal is when we run the ball. So that's why I picked 4.5, even though that like we know Saquon can go and put up good numbers any day of the week so long as he got good protection. But one thing that's been common is he been getting tackled a lot in the backfield. So if we can get home and kind of add to that, we'll be in good shape. So overall, I just want to see us kind of keep Saquon in the pocket a little bit, not let him have a breakout game against us. As far as my score prediction goes, I had 27-20.
27.
So it's
Bears?
come down to a few field goals for me.
Say it all one more time. Everything one more time.
So
the score prediction.
The score prediction, I had the Bears at 27-24. So it's gonna come down to a couple of field goals for me.
So Bears win. Mixed it.
Yeah. I don't really think there's a game on our schedule that we don't have a path to win this year.
No, I'm with you on that. I got full faith in St. Mary that that's gonna happen.
Lola coming in with 27-21 as well. We got Chris Maddock with 23-19. Bears. People, I just want to say this real quick. We are -7 or +7. We're +7. So okay. We all think that spread, that Vegas spread, is bullshit, and we got a path to victory. It's crazy as we get later on in the night. For some reason, these numbers and watchers has gone up by at least 20 people. That's crazy. But look, unfortunately, y'all came a little late, and we are wrapping this thing up. Look, appreciate everybody who has jumped in here, commented, tuned in on this Thanksgiving Eve to watch us talk Bears. Get your Bears fixed, because we watching the enemies tomorrow while we eating some good food.
Before we can do like 3 minutes of grateful, I want to put y'all gratefuls in the post. Keep putting y'all what y'all grateful for, whatever it is. Lola just attacked me, Mark. She just attacked me. I'm sorry.
Like we got Iceberg, like Iceberg. We hit the like button, subscribe, Iceberg. You gonna like what you seeing. You gonna like what you watching.
If you like, subscribe too. Sorry.
You coming at the tail end of it, but we go live Wednesday nights. Post game shows after every single game. So you're gonna see us after the Eagles game on Friday. We will be here chopping it up and talking about what we saw on that field. So hit that like button if you're watching on Facebook. If you're watching on Twitter, head over to YouTube and show some love and help the channel grow. Help us get into people's algorithm, into everybody's feed on Twitter who's looking for Bears content. Absolutely, Chris Maddock. We're gonna see you Friday. But look,
Chris Maddock, big heart, bro. Big salute.
Any last words y'all want to say about anything? Anything?
Nah, I'm out.
Oh no, you know me, Chef West. I always got leftovers. Remember what your team is. Remember what your city is. This is Chicago Bears. We're number one in our division. We're number one in NFL, period, in history. We have a quarterback. We have everything that we need to fucking win. Go spread the word. If you don't need to know what the word is, come back to us. We'll tell you. We give you individual groups. Come on, hey, my efforts is not worth nothing, right? So, 4 more seconds.
Mama Blue's coming in with a 28-17. The first Bears loss I've seen in the chat or amongst us. Mama Blue, I told you, she is mean. She is mean.
And all that kind of stuff of how great we going in the progression is. And Mama Blue just showed y'all that we might stumble. So fucking
It's
what?
a possibility. Chris Mattis
it's
said
a
he gonna drink and
possibility.
smoke tomorrow. Everybody.
But guess
have a
what? Guess what? I
happy
can't wait till I see y'all in the Dub Club.
Thanksgiving. Have a
Everybody
happy
that's at the
Thanksgiving.
Dub Club.
Wes, mixed it, eat good tomorrow. Enjoy family.
I'm
friends.
vegetarian. I hate
Y'all be
Thanksgiving.
safe out there, man.
It's a lot more you can have than just meat on Thanksgiving.
Exactly.
Have
I'm
some
black.
nice some
I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna
sweet
text
potato
you.
pie. Have some sweet potato pie.
I don't eat
Look.
dairy.
We gone. Y'all have a good rest of y'all night, late night. Have a good Thanksgiving. We gonna see y'all Black Friday. We out of here. Peace.
48.